right, who's ready to rock?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Me. While we're waiting, I'm gonna send something to the chat now that I remembered.
Corey,
Yep.
two things. One,
Okay.
low or high?
Low.
All right.
Um,
Let's go. Drag, Czar, Eladrian, give us a roll. And Corey, also give yourself 1 point of inspiration. I forgot to give it to you after successfully passing your first gourmand trial.
Oh yay!
Oh man.
Did you say low?
She did say low.
Oh, goody.
All right. Eladrian, tell us what happened last time.
So, last time on our adventures to Stellaris, what has we done? We had reached Onagas. We had made it to the city. We came in, and we are immediately parched. And so we went to the bottomless mug, and tried to, tried to persuade the bouncer in the front to let us in for just a couple of copper pieces, and it worked. Midas had slipped by, was able to get in. And then we pressed the digitation in the other copper pieces to make them look like a silver, and then away we were. We got inside. We created a ruckus. We made a lot of new friends and fans for the Mighty Ducks. And then what happened was they all started quacking, and we left there. And then we started to explore around the city, around some of the stands. Corey got some information about her dessert that she wanted to make. Midas was able to sell his azurite at a stand for a measly 13 gold pieces. And then from there, I almost got an earring. It was very close. Czar, I don't remember what you did.
To a boy.
we got a little bit farther, and we kept playing around in the city and looking for things. We have yet to make it to the pleasure district, but closer, a little bit later, we found Clarion, or Claire, or Clary, or Mr. Chef Guy, who is just a fantastic, with the knife and the fork, so good. And he took the fruit of the vine, or the fruit of the desert, from Corey, and made a dessert. And then Corey had to replicate this dessert, and she had one of the most stressful rolls that she has ever had to make in her entire life. And she was able to pass the test of the gourmands, and then she was able to receive a recommendation. And from there, she is now going to try and find the other two, I believe, and get recommendations from them. She brought, and then Clarion, he was so generous, he decided to give all of us some of the dessert and for us to taste it. And then we brought it to the table, and we all had a bite, and Eladrian cried. It was so damn good. And then even the workers of the pickled cactus were like, "Oh my god, this is fantastic," and they were blown away by it. And then we started to go. We were trying to make our way. Oh, we found out that there was a lot of money in order to join the what is it called? The Feast or Famine competition, right? So the Feast or Famine, it was going to cost us 40 gold pieces each. But when Czar was using his book, he was talking to it, and he was like, "Hey, book, where is the thing?" And then it told us that the thing for the winners, or the artifact, is possibly closer to the desert rather than in the center of town, where we think it should be for the winners of the competition. And so we may have thought about some sort of a plan in order to maybe, steal the artifact before the tournament starts, and maybe not have to enter at all. And then we started our way, and we were walking away from the pickled cactus, and we are going to the secrets that have not been told yet. And that is where we end up now.
Beautiful. Exactly right. You guys were just stumbling up towards the Untold Secrets magic shop in Onagas. And just as a reminder, the competition is tomorrow. So the Feast and Famine competition is tomorrow. And currently it's with all of the things that happened this morning with Kore achieving, part of her goal of making her way into the Gourmands. It's just around noon time, or just about past noon. So you guys, if you are looking to join the competition, you still need to talk to the Whisper. And they're out in the Pleasure District. But since we are currently at the Untold Secrets, I'll let you guys take it away.
What does the outside look like as we approach?
So the Untold Secrets, the outside, it's a little bit, let's just say, not well kept. There's some, some of the shutters and stuff like that are off its hinges. There's some rotted wooden boards and things like that as that frame the clay structure. There's kind of like the sign's kind of like almost looks like it's just about to fall off of its hinges, basically. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
As I kind of approach, I'll seeing kind of how dismayed it is, I'll look at Drag and be like, Drag, can you help me?
And she kind of like touches a dirty spot, and she's like, I don't know if this is the place for me.
Yeah, look, I just need you to pick me up to the sign, okay?
Okay, but don't expect me to touch anything. And so she just picks him up real quick and holds him up.
And I'll take the sign, kind of put it to where it's like straight, and then I'll cast Mending on whatever it was hanging on to try to hang it back up.
All right, and you're successfully able to cast your mending spell, and it affixes itself properly.
No, that's a little better.
Hey, helpful little boy.
You're lucky none of the dirt fell on me.
I wouldn't.
This is my nice dress today.
Don't worry, we could clean you up. We'll make you make sure you look real good for tonight.
I appreciate that.
And then when she puts me down, I'll go to the shutters and I'll do the same thing, just kind of mend all the shutters back to where they should be.
Yeah, and you're able to successfully do that, and the place is looking pretty spiffy.
Should we go in? Or should we just leave?
Oh, I think we should most certainly go in.
Yes, let's check it out.
You wanted to come here anyways, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay. And I guess I'll knock first.
All right, you knock, and the door just kind of opens. It's not locked or anything. It's a store.
That's true. Trying to be polite. I'll just kind of put my head in. Hello? Anyone home?
When you say those words, you hear kind of a clutter from the back of the shop, and you hear a really soft, hello?
Hello? Are you in trouble? Do you need help?
No, I'm okay. Are you customers?
Oh, look. Another grandpa. Midas. Maybe you know him. You know, you're both grandpas.
Fuck off.
You ever go to the same bridge club?
Bridge club?
You're not funny.
Yeah. We're customers. We're looking to buy some magic.
Oh, come in. And as you walk in, you see this very frail-looking elderly human man with very much like, kind of like the Friar Tuck haircut, but like super thinned out. So he's bald on the top, but like little wispy gray hairs that kind of just flow just over top of his ears. Got like liver spots on his head. He's still pretty tan just from living in Onagas for which would appear to be his whole life. He's got some half moon glasses that rest upon a very sharp nose, and he's got some dark freckles and dots under his eyes and on top of his nose. Hello, how may I help you?
Yeah, we're the Mighty Ducks, and we're here to browse your selection.
Well, feel free to peruse the magical trinkets that I have.
Well, what's your name?
My name is Regis.
Bilbin?
Who?
Regis, got it. Right, Regis, you have a very nice looking shop here. You must have been here for a long time, eh?
Oh, yes, I've been in Onagas for all of my days, but this shop is only, maybe, starts counting on his fingers. About, 20 years old.
Hey, what? Well, the shop is only 20 years old. Have you been the owner of the shop the entire time?
Oh, yes, believe it or not, in my youth I was quite the seeker of magical trinkets.
And you have some of these magical trinkets for sale, yes?
Of course, take a look at my wares. Some stuff over here, I have some scrolls over here.
Oh, spell scrolls, you say?
Indeed, have any of you heard of the magical pipe of smoke monsters before?
No, but that sounds awesome.
I don't smoke.
Did you say the magical pipe of smoke monsters? Just got that right.
I implore you to tell us a little bit about this pipe.
Oh, of course, and he reaches out his very shaky hand and he goes to the back cupboard and he pulls out this very nice reddish wooden pipe, and he says, "Well, the magic in this one is for those that partake in smokable things. Well, when you blow through this pipe, it's really good at enhancing your storytelling abilities. For monsters of your creation will appear in the smoke. Of course, they don't turn real or anything like that, but it's a pretty cool magical effect."
This is a very interesting pipe, because I can weave a tale, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sure you can, young man.
Are you looking for... How much are you looking for to sell this piece? Or to buy? For me to buy it from you? Or do you take trades?
Well, I only trade in the magical, if you're looking to trade any magical trinkets you might have.
Well then, I don't know that I have the magical trinkets, but I have a chunk of this azurite here.
Well, I could trade you this pipe for that chunk of azurite if that's what you're looking to trade.
You know what? You've got a deal. I'm not even going to try to haggle with you. I'm going to give you this piece, and you're going to give me the pipe, and then I'm going to put it in my pipe and smoke it.
No, sounds like a good trade then. And
You got it.
Would you like me to put this in a bag?
Oh no, you don't need to put it in a bag. I'll put it into my bag.
It's okay. I'll put it in a bag for you.
Or a bag. That
And
will
he
work just fine.
reaches behind his counter and just pulls out a cloth. He just wraps it in a cloth and just hands it to you.
You have wrapped it with such care. Thank you so very much, Regis.
Yeah, quite welcome. Oh, what was your name, young man?
So the people of Stellaris, they know me as Eladrian Breezeleaf.
Ah, Eladrian Breezeleaf. I'll be sure to remember that.
Oh yes, please. I am so very thankful.
What about the rest of you? Anyone looking for any of wares of any kind?
I would like to see your scrolls.
Oh
Yeah, me
yes.
too.
Oh yes, I have a fine collection of scrolls. He'll kind of go to the back and he'll pull out a long glass case that's maybe about 2 feet long, each containing a few scrolls, and he places it in front of you. He opens up the latch on the glass case and opens it up, and he says, "Well, here are the following scrolls that I have. There's alarm spell. I don't know if you've ever heard of that one before, but very handy if you need to, protect yourselves while you take a good rest. This scroll over here can help you understand a wide variety of languages that you might not speak. It's quite handy in a pinch. What else do we have? Oh, this one lets you speak with animals. Sometimes those animals have a lot to say. And let's see, what else here? This one here can help you detect if magic is about. If someone is casting magic or something's magical, it can help you sense that. And what else do we have? Oh, well, of course, we have this spell over here, and this is the Unseen Servant. And I'll just show you what it looks like. And he just waves his hand, and like a spectral butler kind of comes out and picks up just a small cup, basically, because that's all it can really lift. And he said, "That's enough, go away." And the Unseen Servant goes back to the back. And of course, the Stellaris' favorite is the floating disc. If you need to lift heavy things or transport them, nothing's better than the floating disc spell. And that's all I got.
That is it. The floating disc, eh?
What do you think, Zar? Aladrian?
I guess I would be curious as to know what the price on these items are.
Well, since this is a very busy time in Onagas right now, everyone's giving out deals, so I have a very lucrative deal for these spell scrolls. It's only 40 gold pieces.
That's all.
For the scrolls, for each scroll.
That's a pretty good deal.
I know, right?
It is not bad.
What if I fixed up the outside of the front of the shop? Can I get more of a deal?
Look, fixed up? Why? What's wrong with it?
The sign was hanging down and the shutters.
And?
Well, I fixed it for you. It looks good now.
You fixed it? Why? Why would you do that?
Because it was falling apart.
Do you just do things without asking people, young man?
All the time.
Well, I mean, you should probably
Darn.
not. You should
Why?
probably stop doing that.
But
It was
but it
part.
helped.
It was part of my unique style.
To look dilapidated?
Exactly.
But
You still
Maybe
came
I
in.
can understand.
You still came in, didn't you?
Well, yeah, because I fixed it up.
But what brought you here? Was it the broken sign? Or or my magical items?
The magical items, but I was trying to do a good deal. Okay.
I appreciate it, young man. Don't worry, my unseen servant will go back and break whatever you fixed. It's okay.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'll break it now.
No, don't you dare. I'm too old. I don't have a lot of fun left in me, okay? Let me break my own things. But that's neither here nor there. Are you looking for purchasing scrolls?
Do you have any other tasks that you need done that maybe you would take, in like barter? Like we could do something for you. Do you have any, side quests?
I heard someone was missing.
Oh, you must have seen my notice. Yes. Oh, unfortunately, my apprentice named Lee, he's gone missing, and he's been missing for the past 3 days.
You're missing Lee?
Yes, my apprentice Lee, and I worry that he's been caught up in that newfangled drug that's been out on the streets.
Oh,
oh
drug.
dear.
Yes, we have not encountered this drug yet. So, do you think that he might do you know what kind of places he likes to hang out?
Well, I've heard that some of these people deal the drugs out in the Pleasure District, and if rumors are to be true, there might be some manufacturing going on out in the Lakeside District. But I don't know where Lee might have gone, but all I know is that my unseen servant was doing inventory the other day, and, well, we appear to be missing a magic item or two, and I fear that he might have stolen it for money for these drugs.
Not a very good
Goodness.
apprentice.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well, I don't. It doesn't sound like you've had much experience with this drug, but from what I hear, it's quite powerfully addictive. Lee has always been a good boy, but you know, when drugs come into the picture, it can change a man.
All right, so we go and we find Lee for you, and we bring him back. And what does that get us? That gives us a scroll of our choice?
Well, I think I can do that for you. I think I put on my notice, I think I put 50 gold, but for you, I'll let one of you take one of these scrolls of your choosing, and I'll give a monetary reward as well.
That doesn't sound too bad, guys.
Oh, I love money.
Yes,
Yes, we'll go find him. We'll go find him for you.
oh, I thank you so much. Oh, it would be such a great help. I need Lee back in the shop. The servant back here, he can't lift too much, and I got a bad back.
A bad back. What a horrible thing for someone to have. Like, a back is a very necessary thing. To have a bad one, that is horrible. I'm so sorry for your back.
Yes, don't get old. It's not as
Yes.
it's not the joy that they make it seem.
You hear that, Grandpa? Slow down.
Anyways, when was the last time you saw your apprentice?
Well, it's been 3 days, but like I said, if he's out there trying to get drugs, then the Pleasure District, I think some people deal in that stuff out there, and it's out in the Lakeside District. I think they heard that they make the stuff out there. I don't know specifically, unfortunately. I don't get out of the shop too much.
I notice here that on your counter here that you have your quill, but you are also missing your ink. So we will find your Lee, and we will find your ink, and we will find the missing link.
He just stares at you blankly.
We will find him. No worries.
Well, I hope you
can
I hope you
trust
do.
it to the Mighty Ducks.
The who?
The Mighty Ducks. That is us. We are the Ducks who are mighty.
Oh, if you say so.
I do say so. And I think we all say so. And we will say in unison. And we will quack for you. Right, Ducks? On 3. 1,
Let's go,
2.
Eladrian.
quack! Okay, so
Quack.
maybe not in unison.
We're leaving. We are leaving. Goodbye.
Well, look at the time.
Best of luck to you.
Ta-ta for now.
Thank you, Regis. Thank you so very much. And thank you for this pipe. This pipe of the dragon the smoking dragon monsters. The smoker's dragon monster pipe. This is good.
Come on, Eladrian.
Enjoy it. All right, so you guys exit outside of Untold Secrets back into the main hustle and bustle that is Onagas during the day. What are you guys gonna do?
Hey, Drag.
Yes,
Can I get on your shoulders again?
absolutely.
All right, bring me to the sign.
Drag.
Over
Alright.
there, over there.
The Untold Secret sign.
Oh,
Alright.
okay, over there.
What?
Didn't
Let the
You
man
say-
break his things.
No,
She picked
I'm
them up.
frustrated.
Then
Yo-
kick a rock or something. I don't know. Get your feelings out some other more productive way. You're gonna anger the man that employed us to find his apprentice. I don't want that.
The man with magical items, by the way.
Yes, we need to find his missing link.
I'll punch the sign with all of my -1 strength. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ow.
It-
Okay, we can leave.
Oh,
It
I think
doesn't.
you good dirt on me.
Was that worth it?
Yes.
It didn't budge at all.
Then the wind
Except
comes
for
and
the
blows
dirt.
it.
How
Sorry,
about we go? How about we go to the pleasure district? You can have a drink or something. I don't know.
I still have this this
The jar of alchemy.
endless cup of ale. I'll just fill that up. Looks like I'm drinking the morning away.
Oh, wait.
No, Zach.
Oh my god.
What? This is I try to help people and people get mad at me. So you know what? I'm done. I'm not helping anyone anymore. Go. I'm done.
Zar.
Fuck it.
Midas, you
just
better
Start
stats
walking to the pleasure district.
Drag goes cheers with her mug
Cheers.
and then downs it too.
Y'all are so exhausting.
Tori just like holds her head with her hands. Just she's just like,
like your ears.
okay.
All right, to the blender district. Apparently, Zar is leading the way.
Zard has become the mallard.
Zar, the man
We're,
of the
we're
ducks.
all doomed then.
All right, let us go.
So after asking a couple of people for directions on the way to the pleasure district, during the daytime, the pleasure district just looks like the rest of Onagas, but there is still the smell of a lingering flowery perfume on men and women as they kind of walk through the streets, and it almost like entices you and like pulls you in. You can see there's still some working concubines out on the streets trying to beckon you towards their business, but there are still the sun is still shining out there. What you can see as well is a stage that's being put together currently. Drag, you can assume that that's where the drag show is going to be a little bit later on, as you can see some people moving in some clothing racks and things like that into the building that this stage is just in front of.
That's where I'll be tonight.
Yeah, so this right now, the hustle and bustle of the pleasure district is not in full swing currently, as it is still during the day. But there are still some taverns. There's a couple of gambling halls that you can see, and also there's still the main attraction of the pleasure district, which is known as the Desert Orchid, which is like the main pleasure hall.
The orchid. The desert orchid. It is very uncommon to see an orchid in the desert in the first place, so having a name like that, we must think that there is probably something pretty good inside of that place.
And as you're kind of walking down this street, you can also catch the whiff of some. It kind of smells like burnt leaves of some kind, like some kind of like burnt aroma is catching your noses.
Do you guys smell that? It smells like burning leaves.
Yes. Corey's gonna like follow the scent trail.
Like a cartoon, she's floating
Yeah.
around.
her little nose twitching.
Yeah, all right. So, being like Toucan Sam, you follow your nose, and you make your way towards this aroma, and it leads you towards this building. And on the top of the building, you can see the sign, and it says "The Lost and Found."
Maybe we'll find him in here.
Well, he is lost.
She's got a point.
All right. And yeah, Corey's gonna walk on in.
All right. So Corey and what I assume is the rest of you walk into this building, and when you walk in, the lights from outside are very much dimmed by the closed curtains that are blocking off the sun, and the aroma of that burnt leaves is very, very intense now. And out from the back, through these beaded curtains, like bead curtains, walks out this individual that is wearing a shirt but has no pants on, and what you can see is it's actually a satyr. So lower half is completely like a goat. It's hairy, and he has goat hooves on the bottom legs. And he looks over to you guys and says, "Oh, hey man, what's going on? Oh, look at all you guys."
Yes. Are you the proprietor of this establishment?
"Oh yeah, that's me, man. My name's Trox. How's it going?"
Pretty good. Have you seen a man named Lee?
Lee. That's a fun name to say,
Oh god.
Road.
But no, I don't think I've seen any Lees come through here.
Not at all.
Did we ask what Lee looks like, or are we just kind of guessing?
Great question.
I don't know, man. If you don't know, how am I supposed to know?
It's still human. I don't know. Young man.
It sounds like a human name, man.
Would you like to see a story of it?
You gonna tell me a story, man?
Eladrin, take it away. Tell the story of Lee.
Oh,
The story of
God.
Lee is a young boy who was born in the far-off corner of Stellaris, probably around, the Nokoline forest. He has a very high love for the chocolate of the district there. He came here as a young child with his parents, and his parents got caught in the desert sands of the White Sea greatness. And then he continued to travel and became lost in the Onagas, and the man that owns the secrets that have not been told yet. I'm sure you've heard of Regis. Regis has-
Oh man, Regis. Oh, of course I know old man Regis.
Yeah, Reggie's a good guy. But he took Lee up under his wing and made him his apprentice, and also the assistant of his shop. And for the last couple of days, Reggie has been missing his little boy Lee. And so we are on.
No way! Lee's missing?
Yes, we are on a quest in order to find Lee.
Oh, well, it's that Lee. Oh, you guys should have said it was that Lee. I know that Lee.
Oh, good. That's very good. Do you know what he looks like?
Oh, yeah.
Well, where he is?
Oh, I don't know where he is, but he's he's like regular size human, he's like, and he kind of like lifts his hand up, just like another couple like feet above him, but he can't, he can't quite get that high. This satyr's only about like 3 feet tall. He's like, oh yeah, he's like that high, he's got, his hair is like really short and black. He's got a weird little scar on his cheek. But yeah, he's a really good kid, honestly. Yeah.
Well, we are looking for Lee, so that we may be able to finish his story.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen him around here, but I mean, he could be anywhere, man. I don't know. What did old Regis say?
That Lee is missing.
Yeah, no idea. We came here because he did mention that Lee got into the new drug that has been spreading around here.
Maybe
So
he didn't confirm it. But maybe.
didn't confirm it, but probably came here.
Well, hold on, lady man. We don't have any
Lady
of.
man.
Sorry, that's just how I speak. No offense, man. I swear. But we don't deal with any of that Verdini stuff here. That stuff is too hardcore for our mellow environment we got going on here.
Forgive
Okay.
me. forgive me. I didn't assume that you had it here or anything. I'm just saying that he may have started to dabble in it elsewhere. I mean, we this was just the first place we came to. I could smell. You got something going on here. I can.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got lots of stuff going on here, man. We got the Dream Flake, we got Sundrop, we got some Wander Cats, we got Ember Bears, we got some Sleepy Salts. We got a whole bunch of stuff, man.
The,
An
what?
impressive
What?
collection.
What is that? I have never heard of this.
Oh well, you know, if you got a couple hours to burn, man, I could take you on a trip.
Good, thanks. I think I'll be going.
Yeah, wow, what was that? Yeah, guys, I'm calling guys. Let's go, guys. You have a good day, sir.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Well, if you guys are looking for that Verdini, I mean, I don't deal in it, but I know that those Omen guys have been seen here, usually at nighttime, trying to deal the stuff to people. That's all but that's all I know, man.
And the Sundrop is of the highest quality, I presume, yes?
Oh, you never had Sundrop like this before, man.
Yeah, okay, well, if you want to give me some, I will take it.
Eladrin,
I will take it as a sample quickly before they take
let's go.
I mean, we don't give samples, man. You gotta pay for the stuff, man.
Oh, the first one isn't free?
No, this isn't Verdini.
Oh, okay. Alright. What do you want for the Sundrop?
Well, it's only 3 silver pieces, man.
You got a deal.
Oh yeah. All right, hold on, give me a sec. He's gonna run to the back, and as he like opens up the curtains, just a huge cloud of smoke just billows out. And just a few minutes later, and he comes back and he's like, "Here you go, man. It's primo Sundrop, man. Just you know, make sure you're in a nice, calm environment when you smoke this, preferably looking at a sunset."
This is a great idea. To Sundrop for the sunset. Like the sun is dropping beyond the horizon. Wow. It's like, this is a perfect name.
Whoa, I never thought of that, man. That's-
Whoa.
I'm gonna use that as a slogan.
Yes, the Sundrop. For when the sun drops.
Well, I mean, if you guys won't come back, we're gonna be here all day.
Alright.
All right. Thank you.
Midas is just like
Lord's
tapping
gonna
his foot,
shuffle out.
arms crossed, looking at Eladrin like, really?
You don't, if you don't know, you don't know. What?
Let's go, guys.
Alright.
Maybe
Thank
we
you,
can go to
Drops.
the next store, but this time let's not drop, you know, the 4-letter word that starts with D, Corey.
D? D what?
Dogs?
Thank you. Yes, Eladrin. Uggs.
Say no speaking of the dogs. Got it. Alright, no dogs.
Oh,
I was-
D drugs. That took me that took me an embarrassing amount of time.
Yeah,
I
that was
thought
no
you were
worse than
saying
Zora
don't
and
talk about the
Eladrin, Corey.
ducks. Look.
I mean, that's a good one too.
Look,
That's
I
my
don't-
motto. Normally, don't talk about the ducks, but I mean, let's not say rugs either.
All
Duck.
right.
Ducks has 5 letters.
Eladrin, set up.
Oh, okay.
I got my
All right,
alcohol.
what is the
I'm
next
okay.
door?
Zara, roll a cons save for me.
On save. Boom. 11.
All right, you're still good.
Nice.
Better take another sip of that mug.
Oh, he's chugging.
Are you still sipping over there? Oh wow, he's going. Zara, maybe we should slow down. We still got, hours in the day.
Yeah, exactly. Hours to drink.
Wow. Oh wow.
We have created the monster.
No, you created a monster. I've never encouraged this.
I'm a product of my environment.
Whatever you say, Zara. And Midas will kind of like pat him on the shoulder.
Now I understand why you're so grumpy all the time.
He's never had the sun drop.
What is that supposed to? But I don't need drugs to be happy. Shouldn't we be doing something? Corey, you seem to be loading with sense. What's the next one on the list?
Oh, well, what about that orchid place? We could go there.
Anywhere but just standing here with these two morons. So let's go.
Pretty
To
sure
the
that's where the almond people are, so could be fun.
Yes. Could be fun. Could be very fun.
If that's the case, maybe y'all should stay here then.
Oh, I'm not leaving Eladrian and Zar to their own devices.
You want to leave us with trunks?
No, it's okay. We got this.
Drag, do you want to watch the kids?
You think Drag is going to watch them? If anything, she'll just join them.
Yeah, you make a good
Let's all go.
Oh God. Oh,
It's best
Okay,
if we all go, Midas. Let's just all go together, stick to one place. It'll be easier to keep track of us all.
it won't be that easy to keep them mouths shut though.
No, but better to have them go missing and get into the drugs, so...
Oh, they're already halfway there.
Drag goes cheer again with Czar, and then drinks another one.
Cheers.
Hey, you put that mug down!
You sure you don't want to leave them here?
He finishes it, puts it down. Okay.
Drag starts holding it upside down in her mouth without her hands, and she's like, "I put it down!" As it's pouring into her mouth.
We're
Yeah.
trying! We're working here! We are working!
Don't rip us, Corey.
Why?
Come
No one
on,
wants our
guys.
help.
Let's
Let's
go.
just give up.
No! What? Zar, that's not like you. You wouldn't give up on trying to help somebody in need.
No one wants it. I try to help people in need. They don't want my help. What am I supposed to do?
I mean, in this case, we were literally hired to help somebody in need.
He probably doesn't even want it. He'll probably be like, "Oh, Lee would have returned sooner or later. Why'd you do that?" He'll take another big sip.
He's paying us, Czar.
Yeah, sure.
Drag picks Czar up.
I'm not arguing this right now. We're going to go. We're just going to look for this man, like we were going to be paid to do, and then we're going to continue on. Okay? We need you to be sober for that. Just try to sober up. Drink water, please. Anything.
Anything?
But
Water.
alcohol.
Anything. What's up,
Water?
buddy?
Drink water. Thank
Oh
you.
my God! Midas would kind of like yell in his hands as he just watches the other two just fuck around. Honestly, the other three just fuck around.
Drag, what did you say you were gonna do to Zar?
Drag picks him up and then puts him down, and she goes, "I can pick you up, little buddy."
Let's go. Up, up.
And she picks him up again, and she puts him back down.
Oh God.
And then she drinks another mug.
Cheers.
Zar, I think he's going to throw up at that rate.
Zar, roll a con save again.
14.
Taking baby syndrome.
You can hold it.
It's like the freaking tilt-a-whirl.
Tori's just gonna start walking.
Midas is gonna follow.
He's so done.
I told you we should leave them. But no. The dogs stay together.
So we're in like the alleys or the streets of the Pleasure District now, yeah?
Oh yeah, people are just watching Drag just kind of hoist up Zar in the air like a child.
Like a parent throwing their baby in the air.
Yeah, basically.
Catching it again.
Please.
All right, so Eladrian's gonna start singing in the streets looking for Lee. Be like, Lee, 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 where are you? Lee, 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 where are you? Are you here? Are you here in the street? Lee, are you here? Lee, are you here in the streets? We don't know where you are. We don't really know what you look like other than a short black-haired man with a scar on your face. Where are you, Lee?
That was beautiful.
It's amazing.
Lee does not appear in front of you.
Well, shit.
Does the desert orchid appear in front of us?
It sure does.
Perfect. I'm going in.
It really is a magical loot.
Alrighty. So, as you all walk into the desert orchid, a delicious smell fills each of your nostrils. The odor that you each inhale is somehow personally tailored to smell like something that just makes you feel very comfortable. You all feel a bit looser and relaxed, and as you look around, the walls are covered in lovely red silk drapes and portraits of people in various positions. There are 2 levels to this building, and you can see many people making conversation throughout the building. There are still many concubines talking and schmoozing with customers. Some smile and wave at you all as you walk in, and a female half-elf wearing clothing that barely covers her walks by Czar and traces a finger across his shoulders, then up to his jaw, and she smiles and giggles as she continues past, headed towards a private booth with a man waiting inside for her.
Oh.
Wow, this place smells. Oh my god, I know where
Source.
we are.
So his eyes just kind of follow.
It smells like the mist of the sea. I can smell the salt air. Oh.
The half-elf girl winks at you, Czar, and kind of closes the blinds.
What is this place?
I don't know, but it looks like you might have a fan.
Might just kind of like wrap his hands around Izar's eyes. It's like, just don't worry about it. It's okay.
Ah, it's this kind of place. I see.
Or I'll snap and go into anything's eyes. Wow.
180 degrees spinning, like anything's head's just like spinning like in circles, basically.
What is going with that bird?
I don't know.
Wait,
You've seen some great things though.
Wait a minute, Zar, stop it! He's just like shaking Zar's body.
I know it's funny, man. I can't feel that. It's great.
Oh my god. This is a fucking child. Corey, can you talk to somebody so we can get out of here?
Oh, you're really leaving everything up to me today. Okay. She's gonna look around for like somebody who looks like they own the place.
Well, you can see there's a counter there, and there's a half-elf woman with like a pair of glasses, and she's dressed in basically she's in a suit essentially. She's a very business professional, and she looks like she is writing down things inside of a ledger of some sort.
Hello, miss.
Yes, are you looking for some companionship, my dear?
Oh, nothing of the sort. I was wondering if anybody has come by here recently. Any human men?
Oh, my dear, you're gonna have to narrow that down a little bit.
Scarred on his cheek, black hair.
You've
Yay tall.
you've just described about 70% of our clientele.
70% of the clientele has scars on their cheeks?
Midas would continue like holding on to like Zar's face, kind of like his messily like blocking his eyesight, even though he knows it's not working. His name is Lee. Do you know if anybody named Lee?
Just give me a moment, please. And she kind of starts flipping through her book. It doesn't appear that any Lee has been to the Desert Orchid in the last few days.
Well, guess we can cross another place off.
Yes, it is an apprentice we're looking for, just to bring him back to his shop. But thank you for the information, at least. We'll just go on to the next place.
And at that point, you see a man carrying what looks like they look like cupcakes and he's walking them on a tray. And he walks by all of you, and he heads towards a booth in the back. And after a few minutes, he comes out, and the tray is empty.
Damn. What? You have a... Hey, sir. Excuse me, man. You had some cupcakes a second ago? Do you happen to have any more of those? I have a little bit of a sweet tooth.
Yeah, well, of course, we have plenty of these for our customers. Are you customers?
We're here, aren't we?
Oh, well, of course. We are a little bit short of our primary topping for these cupcakes, but let me go check in the back.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Look at that,
Wait,
guys.
what is the primary topping that you use? Out of curiosity.
Oh, well, it's the sand bee honey. Unfortunately, we're running a little bit short, but we'll get some eventually.
Oh, what if you got some now?
Oh, you happen to have some on you?
Perhaps. Depends on how much you're willing to pay for them.
Well, maybe you should speak with the madam. She deals with all sorts of inventory and acquisitions.
Inventory and acquisitions. Good, yes.
All right, then. Then yeah, she kind of looks over at the rest of the gang like, you want to do this? You want to try and, sell them off?
You had me at how much it costs.
Ledger nods his head excitedly. Uh-huh.
All right, let's go.
All right. The man that was carrying the tray looks over to the half elf behind the counter, and he says, Lydia, would you please message the madam? It seems like some patrons here have some sand bee honey that they wish to sell." You see the half elf behind the desk, kind of like, seems like she touches like the side of her ear, and you see her speak a few words, and she looks back to you all and she says, "Oh, the madam will be with you in just a moment. Please, come have a seat in our booth just right over here." And she escorts you to a private booth that's just off the side of this main entrance here. As you guys sit down, the cushions are very soft and billowy. It is a booth, so it's a half moon essentially with a table in front of it. And she asks you all to have a seat.
We will sit down.
And Lydia says, "The madam will be here in just a few moments. Please, make yourself comfortable." And you see her snap her fingers, and a few drinks are brought to you all.
Oh, how nice. Look at this. What service. Incredible.
Oh, don't worry, I'm covered.
Lydia looks over to you, and before you're able to drink, she says, "We don't allow outside drinks inside, please."
Oh, of course, of course.
Well, it's not an outside drink. We are inside, therefore it's an inside drink.
Eladrian.
Oh, okay.
You guys also see in various corners of this establishment, there are some large gentlemen carrying large weapons, and you do see that they have the tattoos on their face that would designate them as the Omen.
Oh, they're everywhere.
This is good, though. We might... What?
Let's go have a conversation with one of them, Eladrin.
What a great idea.
Let's
Let us
go.
walk up. Hey, Mr. Face Tattoo guy?
Fuck off.
Oh,
No, hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going great. You can fuck off.
Oh, well, okay, so you don't want to tell us where, the whisper is?
No, but I can tell you to fuck off.
Well, it's nice to meet you, fuck off.
Nice to
My
meet
name's
you
Zar.
too. Now please kindly fuck off.
You like to refer to yourself in the fourth person a lot, huh?
The third person.
No. Fourth person.
I think there's only 2 people here.
You see him kind of reach into his pocket and pull out something that you can't quite make out, and he starts talking. and you guys start to see some other gentlemen start looking down at you guys from the top floor.
From the top, eh?
So,
Oh, is that your
gentlemen,
friends? Fuck
gentlemen.
off, an asshole.
Are we gonna have a problem here?
We were only looking to find out where the Whisper is.
The Whisper's upstairs. He does not wish to be disturbed right now. So please kindly fuck off.
Oh, let me say it. Fuck off. Okay. Nice.
Let me say it.
At that moment, a woman begins walking down the stairs, and as she's walking down, you guys can see she appears to be a human female, probably around in her 40s. She has some slightly graying hair, but she has a fabulous dress made of some just very beautiful colors of silk. And Midas, you take notice of this because it is quite fine silk, not anything that you might have seen in Stellaris.
Cool.
And as she walks down the staircase, she goes over to this large man, and she says, "Cliff, please leave our patrons alone." And the man just very sheepishly, like he's scared of her, says, of course, Madame Savant, I just..." And she puts a finger up to his mouth, and she says, You are here to protect us and our patrons. Please do not antagonize them. Now, gentlemen, I believe we have a little bit of business to attend to.
Absolutely. Why don't you come meet us at our table?
Of course. Bye, Cliff.
He just
See you later. Fuck off.
scoffs. And as you guys walk back to the table, you see the other men on the upper level go back to their stations. And as she escorts you all back, and she arrives at the table with everyone, she says, "I've been informed that you have some sand bee honey for us."
That we do. We have 4 vials. How much would you be willing to pay for them?
Would you mind if I see how much you collected in these vials?
Sure.
Oh, they are full.
And she inspects the vials here, and she says, "Well, sand bee honey is quite difficult to attain. Hopefully none of you were stung by the sand bees."
They were actually dead. We had to fight sand wasps.
Oh, those wasps. They are doing very big damage to our supply. But I'm glad that you all were able to obtain some samples here. Now, let me have a look. You have 4, you said? 4 vials?
Yes.
Midas would finally look away from the dress, it could be 5 if the price is right.
It could be 4 as well, Midas. Because
Well,
I
yes.
say so.
Well, what is it, 5 or 4?
4.
It depends.
I'm a very busy woman. Please make a decision.
4. I want to keep 1.
4, okay.
4, very well. We will pay you 40 gold for the 4 vials.
You said 40 gold for each, right? This was a very difficult honey for us to come by. We had to take care of 3 of these wasps, and then on top of that, let's just leave it that it was very difficult.
Well, how about this? I will procure these 4 vials for 40 gold, and I'll give you one of our special house desserts on the house.
On the house, you say?
We have to go to the roof?
A lot.
She
I
laughs
guess-
at that.
What about... Well, hold on, man. So, these desserts, highly sought after, are they?
My dear, are you trying to get our trade secrets?
Oh, no, of course not. I mean, it is your, it is your secret. They would not be highly sought after if anybody, anybody outside were to get a hold of it. But, Just curious because I am new here. You see, we all are. We're new to town. We had heard about the feast or famine, and I just wanted to enjoy the most delicious food that this city had to offer.
Oh, well, then I suggest heading over to the Pickled Cactus then. Chef Clarion is quite adept in the kitchen.
I've been there, actually,
Oh, you
and I
have?
had his blessing. Yes, I received a recommendation from him, because he was quite impressed by my chef skills.
Well, that is quite impressive that you were able to impress Clarion. But, my dear, I'm sorry to say that you will never be able to replicate our system. And not for your skills, but just for our secret house ingredient. Which I'm sorry to say stays within the Desert Orchid.
Well, we are in the Desert Orchid, so it's safe for you to tell us.
She laughs at that comment. Oh, this one's quite amusing.
Yes, he's
Not
a
so bad
pocket
yourself.
comedian.
What about 30 gold and you give us the secret?
She kind of just like strokes down your cheek, Zar, and you feel kind of like a shiver go down your spine, like in a good way. She's oh, to be young again, so naive, so cute.
Forgive him, he's drunk. Anyway.
The offer stands at 40 gold and a free house desserts.
All right. So if you're going to, if this is where you're sitting with the money at 40, how about one dessert for each of us?
Well, that's what I was going to do, of course.
Oh, you said one, so I only thought it was one.
Oh, I meant for each of you, of course.
All right. Well, I mean, this is an okay deal with me.
And I couldn't help but notice, I couldn't help but overhear you mention the Feast of Famine.
Oh yes, are you going to be at the games?
Oh, I will definitely be observing the games, of course, but what about you all? Are you watching or planning on competing? I see you are a motley group of seems to be adventurers, and he looks at like the weaponry that some of you carry.
Would you like to sponsor our entry into the games?
Well, no, but I could maybe introduce you to the Whisper.
This is an enticing offer.
That would be great.
That would be pretty beneficial.
Well, it just so happens that the Whisper is upstairs as we speak. He likes to frequent the Desert Orchid. He's quite fond of the ladies here.
Cannot blame him. I don't think Zar can either.
So, do we have a deal? 40 gold for the sand bee honey, a sampling of desserts, and an introduction to the Whisper.
That sounds good to me.
This is acceptable.
Can we make
Yes,
one more
We will take
offer?
it. Oh,
No, Zar.
Please, just
What is that, boy?
one little offer.
She sits down, she kind of squeezes in next to you and puts her arm around you, Zara, and says, "What is it, young man?"
Can Curtis over there bring us drinks?
Oh, you need more drinks, do you?
Yeah, but I want it to be brought by that guy. And I'll point towards the guy we were messing with.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. You're beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thank you, young man. Compliments like that will get you far here.
speaking of compliments, you have a very amazing, beautiful outfit. I was wondering who made that for you. I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh, this old thing? Well,
Old?
I got this on my travels outside of Stellaris, believe it or not. I charmed my way into it, you know, some lords just like to have some companionship, and, well, they like to buy me some things, and, well, here we are.
I'd respect the hustle.
Thank you, my dear.
I can definitely respect a woman of the world.
Outside of
I myself
Stellaris,
have
that-
had many travels outside of Stellaris.
Oh, where are you now?
Yes. Perhaps you have heard of the pirate ship the Tarantania?
Oh, the Tyrantania with its captain Wendina?
Yes. You know Wendina?
Oh, but of course I know her. She's a dear friend of mine.
Dear friend, oh my goodness. Wendina is my mentor. She is one of my closest friends of all time. I was her first mate on the Tarantania.
Oh, where are you now? Well, it's a shame that I've never seen you before, strapping young man like yourself.
Pounds his chest. But yes, wait, thank you. You know, Tarantania actually she gave me her loot for a parting gift as we left.
Oh,
Maybe I should
Wendina
show
was
it to you.
Wendina was always quite skilled with that loot.
Oh, the most skilled. It's I aspire to be as good as Wendina one day.
Oh yes, I've purchased many a things from Wendina back in the day, and well, I dare say it's pretty recently as well.
Pretty recently.
Yes, but that's neither here nor there. Let me go get your coin, and I'm going to head back into the kitchen to prepare your desserts personally. And she
What?
walks off before you're able to get a word in, Eladrian.
No. You guys hear that? She knows Wendina.
As she's walking away, you see her talking to that guard, and you see a very disappointed and angry look on his face, but eventually he's kind of broken down and he follows her into the kitchen. Sorry, continue, Eladrian.
You guys hear this? She knows Wendina, and she says that she saw her recently. This is wonderful news.
I mean,
Oh,
she's in Onagas.
She's a gorgeous lady, but I can't be the only one who feels like something isn't right here.
I mean, I don't necessarily know that I trust this secret ingredient that is going on in these cupcakes.
Oh, just in case, you should probably try it first.
Oh, I'm going to be the guinea pig?
No, not like that. It's just because I trust you, as our mallard to get the first bite. It's everybody knows that's like the first rules of the Mighty Duck. The mallard tries. The mallard gets the first bite.
You are saying that I'm the teacher of ducks?
Obviously.
Be careful, Midas. Be very, very, very careful.
I'm trying here. He says that to grit it teeth.
I wondered. Can Corey kind of peek around to see how other people are acting after they eat these desserts?
Unfortunately, a lot of the people are behind their private booth curtains, and you can't really see what's going on there. I don't think you really want to see what's going on back there.
Oh no!
But there's just a lot of individuals kind of talking with some of the workers there. Some flirtings going on, some conversation, some individuals that look particularly smitten with some of the ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, you can't exactly see, what happens when the cupcakes go behind the curtain. But you do see some other deliveries being brought out.
I want to send my bird.
I want to send my bird.
I want to send my bird.
All right, what are you sending Hugin to do?
To go follow a server and just kind of poke his little head in.
All right. So I just want to paint this picture for you. You're in a 2-story building and you're letting a bird loose.
Just a hop. He's gonna hop around.
So he's on the ground?
Yeah, he's gonna hop around.
All right. Birds notoriously don't move fast on the ground. But okay. So you send Hugin hopping, and he's bouncing around, trying his best to follow one of the servers that's bringing these loads of cupcakes towards one of the booths. And the server is outpacing Hugin by quite a bit since he's just hopping. And the server goes into a private booth, opening up the curtains and walking inside, closing it behind him. And you can hear through Hugin's senses the plate being placed on the countertop. Some of the people grabbing the cupcakes, and the server is leaving. And as the server leaves, he sees Hugin on the ground. He says, "What the hell's the bird doing in here?" And he kicks Hugin, and Hugin takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
No, poor Hugin.
Hughie!
So what's Hugin doing? He just got kicked.
So he's gonna fly right into the behind the curtain.
So Hugin flies behind the curtain, and to the panic screams of everyone in the booth, there are 4 people in the booth. There's a man and a woman, and a man and a woman that are the workers there. And they're currently straddling the 2 paying patrons, and they start to freak out because a bird is flying in their private booth. And they're like, "What kind of establishment is this? What the hell's going on?" And the server comes in. He's like, "I have no idea." And he's trying to he's got the serving tray, and he's trying to smack at Hugin. What does Hugin do?
Let me pull up his actual stat sheet here. I might have to do a bird fight. Just kidding. He has 3 health. Let's see. Sorry, give me a sec.
Roll initiative for a bird fight.
Initiative for birds.
Anything shows up.
Okay. I could have him telepathically communicate with the server.
The bird.
Sure, what does Hugin do? What's Hugin telepathically say?
He's telepathically going to convey that he just wants a crumb, a little crumb of dessert. And he'll be very sad if he's hit.
The servers continually kind of trying to swat as Hugin is able to kind of flap out and get out of the way, and then he kind of pauses for a sec. Of course the bird wants a fucking crumb, and he just starts going back at it. But Hugin is able to kind of dive bomb the table and pick at the cupcakes that have not been eaten yet. He gets a quick peck at the muffin, and then is able to fly underneath this server's legs and out. And now where does Hugin go?
He's gonna go. I'm gonna have him go outside.
All right, and Hugin's able to flap its wings, and as someone's currently walking in, he's able to just squeak his way through the closing door and get outside.
All right, great. I'm just gonna wait and see how he reacts to the food, I guess. Meanwhile, Corey's laughing her ass off.
Oh, Corey, what's so funny?
Oh, do you see what's going on over there?
What are you talking about?
Do we see anybody leave or
So you see the in the distance away, you see the server is just kind of bowing and just very apologetic as 2 individuals are walking out, pulling up their pants and be like, I'm never coming here again. You guys have a pest problem.
Oh, we've done it now.
What? Why are they? Wait, why is that funny, Corey?
Corey, what did you do?
What have you done?
I wanted to see how the desserts affected the patrons, and a little more than I bargained for there. But it was pretty funny.
Corey, do you look back into Hugin's senses at all?
Yes.
All right. Hugin's currently trying to get his thing on with another bird.
Oh my god.
Another bird? This place has everything.
She's like,
And Hugin just like not listening to you. He's just trying. He's just trying his best.
she's immediately just like, she's like, I'm not. She's like, she just goes back to herself, and you just see her like just looking frazzled, and she's like, okay, nobody eat the dessert. Nobody eat it. Nobody. No. Don't do it. Don't do it.
At that moment, the large guard brings out a tray of drinks for all of you. He just kind of plops it on the ground. And he says, "Enjoy," and he walks away.
Hey, fuck off.
You can see, if you could see steam coming out of someone's ears, you would see steam coming out of his ears. He's not. He is quite angry.
These make you horny. They make you very horny.
I knew
What is
something
that?
wasn't right here.
Zara's already got horns.
Yeah, so does Drag.
Hornier. I don't want to deal with a drunk and horny little tiefling. I'm not doing this.
I don't
No.
think anybody deserves that.
And at that moment, Madame Savan walks out with a tray of cupcakes and says, "Well, here you are, the house dessert." And she also pulls out a satchel of 40 gold pieces and says, "And here you are for the Sandbee honey."
Well, thank you. Can we take these cupcakes to go?
Well, I don't see why not, of course.
Perfect. As you see, we are on a very tight schedule here, but I appreciate your kindness and for doing business with us. It was a pleasure.
But of course, I'm just going to go upstairs and check to see if the Whisper is not too busy, so to speak, and
right.
I'll be right back down. Please enjoy the pastries if you wish to partake, but I shall be right back. And she heads back up the stairs.
Yeah, Corey's just shoving the cupcake in her bag. Like, I'm not eating this.
I need some carbs. I've been drinking too much.
No.
No.
She like
What?
grabs his cupcake.
What?
Do you let her grab your cupcake, Zar? You let her do that to you?
You let her do that to you? You gonna take that?
Yeah, I'm too drunk to react fast enough.
Galadriel takes his cupcake and slides it under the table to Zar.
Zar kind of, he's like, oh, okay, and he waits till Corey looks away.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
Midas is gonna divvy out the coin to everybody.
Alright, and Zara, you gonna bite into the said under the table cupcakes? Drake, what about you? What are you doing with your cupcake?
Drag looks at Corey, and she looks at Zar, and she looks back again and does another double take, and then she's like, okay, and she small cheers is Zar's under the table cupcake, and she throws it in her mouth.
Cheers. Zar will do the same.
And before Corey, you're able to react, these two have inhaled their cupcakes. And Midas, what are you doing with your cupcake?
Midas is gonna like slowly push the cupcake away from him. As he watches as the other two like go to town on there, it's like, this is not good.
Drag and Zar, roll wisdom saves for me.
I hope
Very
they
next-
fail. I hope they fail miserably.
11. She got a 1.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
let's go.
Y'all horny as fuck.
Oh my god.
Drag, you get a point of inspiration though, yeah?
Yes, yeah, you do, Jay. No, that's just on ability checks.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But
This was
y'all be horny as fuck. How you react to that, I'll let you decide.
Zara's gotta bust a nut fast.
Oh my
or he'll
god.
die. It is
Zar and
like-
Drag, you guys are just kind of getting real. You're starting to get real fidgety in your seat.
Real cozy with each other.
Oh no.
Oh god.
I'm leaving. I am so leaving. I don't care about the whisper. I'm leaving. I can't. I can't. And she just goes.
All right, leaving the whisper to me. What a wonderful idea.
What? Did they? Oh.
Before Corey, you leave it like you're trying to. I want to imagine you're like right in between these two, just kind of like how it is on my screen currently with like how everyone's laid out. You're just right in between Drag and Zar, like in the booth. So as you try to like
my salad.
so as you try to get up, Madame Savant starts walking down the stairs and she says, well, the Whisper, well, he is a little bit busy, but he's always busy, so you should be able to go up and see him, no problem."
Well, you heard the lady. Are you coming with us too?
"Me? Well, oh, young man, you couldn't afford me." And she walks away with a little extra hip sway.
Zara just kind of fall on the floor sideways and just like staring. Become in love, guys.
Careful, you've already proposed to many ladies.
And gentlemen. From what I hear during our travels.
This is actually
Alright.
This is the actual quintessential. Like, are you in love or are you just horny? As she kind of waits for you guys at the end of the stairs, are you guys going to head up there?
Yes.
All
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So you guys begin to head upstairs, and as you walk up, Madame Savant says to you all, "He's in the booth at the end of the hall. Don't mind the noise, the ruckus. He's a lively one." And as you guys begin to walk up the stairs and head towards the end of the hall, you guys can hear some words in the background. You can hear some voices, and you hear the following, and you hear a group of ladies laugh, and he says, "And that is why I always have to tell them to whisper, ladies." And everyone starts laughing. All the ladies laugh at his really corny joke. And before you open up the curtains to his booth, let's take a little break.
All right.
Alright, yay.
Oh my god.
We're gonna leave you with your horniness for a little bit.
Yeah, have some time to take care of that.
Oh,
Let
I
it
don't,
settle in.
Please.
I don't know how to RP that.
Alrighty, so we just left off with you guys heading upstairs and opening or hearing the commotion going on behind this private booth's curtains. And who's going to be the one to open it up?
I'll do it.
All right.
Oh, Lord.
So Zara, you open up the curtains and immediately your eyes go to the 4 women that are currently all over top of this one individual. There are 2 at his side. There's like a bench seat there. 2 are at his side. 1 is currently straddling on top of him, and 1 is like behind him, kind of like hugging him from around the neck, essentially. And 2 of the women on the couch kind of gasp as you quickly open up the curtain, but some of your other senses are going off there, Zar.
So I'll just go kind of sit on the booth next to one of the girls.
You just
So,
go up and
Do you
sit.
come here often?
So as you look at this one girl, the one she turns over to you, she's kind of like, "Who the fuck are you?" You look to her, but Zar, you get a look at the Whisper, and he looks pretty familiar to you actually. So as the ladies kind of disperse from him with the crowd that has just entered into this private booth, you see everyone sees that it's a young half elf, only about in his 30s. He's got a red mohawk that flows all the way towards the back of his head, with his head shaved on the sides. He currently has like a leather circlet around his head that helps keeps his hair in place. Both of his eyebrows are pierced, and next to his bright green eyes, there's a small skull-shaped tattoo, and there's a black cloth mask that's been pulled down under his chin, and he is currently wearing like a leather trench coat as well. And he's just sitting there, and he's like, "Oh, well, who the fuck are you guys?"
Well, who the fuck are you? What
Zar.
are you?
Oh my god.
Zar kind of stand up and like stumble back a little bit.
I am so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. But we had business with the madam, and she sent us up here because we wanted to know more about the feast or famine.
More? Are you guys contestants, or are you just come to disturb my happy time for the fun of it?
Well, we're contestants. Oh, we want to be contestants, so say.
All right. Well, you want to be contestants, you got to pay the entry fee.
Well, of course. What was it again? One silver. It was.
He starts laughing. One silver. Oh, that's hilarious. It's going to be 40 gold each of you.
I recognize the laugh.
You do recognize the laugh.
Zar will go up to his face, kind of grab his cheeks, and look him in his eyes.
What the fuck? What the hell are you doing?
You look like my brother.
Zar? What the fuck are you talking
Your
about?
brother?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about? Who are you?
What is your name?
I'm the Whisper.
What is your real name?
Hey, I don't just tell that to anybody, okay?
Midas is gonna.
This is your brother.
He's gonna lean over, like whisper to Corey, and like say, "I thought we said no more secret siblings."
I thought so too, but also he could be going completely insane. I don't know.
I don't know about going. I
Maybe
think he's
this is a
already there.
mating ritual.
Mating ritual?
Should we look away?
Zar will slap him.
What do
Wait,
you do?
he's what?
I'll slap him.
Oh my god!
You slap the Whisper in the face, and he's like, "What the fuck is going on right now? What the fuck are you guys?"
Sir, what are you doing?
He's
Oh, wait,
he looks exactly like
Oh.
my brother.
wait. What's your name?
Zar. Trackus, is that you?
Zar. Oh my! And he just jumps up and grabs you. He's like, "Oh my god, I didn't even recognize you. What the hell happened to your face?"
Oh yeah. I forgot that I kind of changed. Yeah.
Kinda changed. You look fucking completely different.
Yeah, Yeah, how's it going, brother?
Oh my god, it's been so many years since I've seen you.
I like
Corey whispers to Midas. Forget what I said about the mating ritual. Oh my god, I thought he was full of shit. Oh no, oh god.
I don't think it's too late to think that he isn't full of shit.
I'll give him a big hug.
And Trags, and as your guys are hugging, he goes, "Sorry, you didn't eat the cupcakes, did you?"
Of course I ate the cupcake.
He's okay, that explains it. That explains what I feel down there. And he just pushes you off.
No, it's just
Oh,
it's just my
Oh
book.
my god.
Boy, it's my book.
My god.
You still have that old book?
Of course, Mom gave it to me so long ago. How could I throw it away?
Well, that's true. How is Mom doing? I haven't been able to get back to Rento for, well, a couple of years now.
Well, now you understand the reason why I slapped you.
I'll let it slide this time.
Oh, how rude am I? These are my friends. This is Midas. He's a golden loon person.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants, huh?
It's not Fancy Pants, it's Midas, but hello.
Alright, Mr. Fancy Pants. What about the rest of these guys? Who are they?
This is Corey. She's our signature cook. She's pretty damn good.
Oh, hello, Miss Corey. He kind of walks up to you, like, very much like saunters up to you, just grabs your
Don't
hand.
touch
and
me.
Oh. Oh, a shy one, huh?
You have. Oh no, not shy.
Shy.
I don't stick my hands into a well-used cookie jar.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, I have gotten some miles on me, what can I say? And, what about this, tall person here?
I'll let her introduce herself.
Well, hello, sweetheart. You're just the cupcake I've been looking for now. She
Oh,
kind of touches where horns should be, but she doesn't have any horns. I'm feeling very horny.
well, you are definitely in the right place. Zara, I honestly would not have taken you for someone wanting to compete in Feast and Famine, but what's going on here, brother?
Well, yeah, I'm strong now. I got a group. I'm a chosen one.
He looks over to you, all the rest of you guys. Is he for real? He's strong now?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
I still remember my crybaby brother. Every time he scraped his knee, he'd be crying for hours.
this boy is not
No.
a crybaby. He has proven
No.
himself again in battles.
Yeah, I
He
don't
is
cry
a
anymore.
battle-hardened tiefling.
He only cries at night now.
That is also true.
Well, you
Look at
know,
the-
then I guess some things don't change too much, I guess. And he just kind of starts flicking at your horns that you have now, Zar.
Hey, these just grew in, okay?
Well, I guess you had to hit puberty at some time.
Or is just making just the biggest stank face. just like when you look at somebody on The Office, they just the camera's just like zoomed in on them.
But Zar, are you guys seriously wanting to join Feast and Famine?
No, we're gonna win Feast and Famine.
That's
I mean,
that's pretty
But
confident.
that's not exactly what we talked about earlier today.
Things have changed.
How do we get in these situations?
I
Look,
love to win things.
I ask myself this every single
what
time.
can you tell us about this? Because it seems very like a very secretive competition. All we know is that there might be money involved with winning.
Well, I can guarantee that there's definitely a lot of money involved. There's been at least 7 teams that have joined, and each one of their members have paid 40 gold each. So the winner is gonna split that pot, along with the special prize.
What is the special prize?
What is the special prize?
Yeah, we've been wondering that.
Certainly, you don't want to hold any secrets from your brother.
Well, I'm not really supposed to talk about it. Hold on, Zar, come over here. And he's gonna kind of bring Zar over to the corner of the room.
Okay. Spill it. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you part of the Omen? Are you selling drugs?
Listen, I came here a few years ago, okay, and I had to make a name for myself. You know I'm pretty good with a bow, right?
Yeah.
Well, well,
That's
I
different
got.
than joining a gang.
Listen, I kind of got scouted by the leader of the Omen, actually, and well, they wanted me as part of their upper echelon, so I've been working with them for the last couple of years.
I mean,
And sure, I mean, we kind of shake some people down and offer a little protection money, but I don't do that much anymore. I kind of, now I'm on the upper rank, so I kind of just get to live in luxury.
I mean, that doesn't sound pretty good. But you don't send letters anymore? You don't talk to your family anymore? Like, that's kind of messed up, man.
Yeah, I know. This life kind of, it changes you a little bit. These guys are kind of almost like my new family in a way. But you're right, Zar. I definitely should write back to Mom and Dad. They did so much for us growing up.
No. You need to go see Mom and Dad.
Listen, it's not that easy just to get to Brento, okay? I got responsibilities here.
You are upper echelon. You could just leave.
Okay, fuck. After Feast or Famine, I'll go see Mom and Dad, okay?
You will. Why am I? You're the older brother. You're supposed to be teaching me things.
Yeah,
Why am I the one teaching you?
You're always a little kiss ass, though.
It's called love, man.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so back to the main point. What the hell are you doing in Onagas? Since when do you go on adventures?
I had to do something. I couldn't stay there and watch Mom die, so I'm looking for magic to heal her.
And do you think Feast or Famine's gonna accomplish that for you?
You never know. I don't know what kind of magic is on Stellaris, so I have to travel.
Well, that's kind of true. I have seen some weird shit since I joined up with the Omen.
Yeah, and I'm strong now, so if we can win some money, that just gets me closer to maybe buying the magic, talking to someone that can teach me.
Trackus kind of grabs like your shoulders, kind of feels your biceps, and he says, "Well, you don't feel like you're stronger, but you've always been a bit of a book nerd, so did you learn some new magic or something?"
Oh, you can say that.
And I'll take out the book, and I'll kind of take two of the glyphs, press them to my lip, and cast command on them.
Ooh.
And I'll tell him to grovel. It's a DC 14 Wisdom.
All right, and as you cast that spell, you see the tattoo on his face glow, and he looks back at you and says, "Nice try, brother. It's not the first time I've encountered that spell before.
Yeah, okay.
But it's pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. You definitely couldn't do that before. Maybe you guys are up to the task of Feast or Famine."
I'm telling you, put some bets on the Mighty Ducks. We're gonna win.
The Mighty Ducks?
Yep, that's us.
The Mighty Ducks.
Yep.
That's what you're going with.
Yeah, it's better than the Whisperer.
Hey, the Whisper is mysterious and cool, okay?
The Whisper's lame. I don't know who told you that, but your name is cool.
All right, whatever. We're not gonna get anywhere with this. Okay.
So yeah, secret prize.
Okay. Okay. I can't tell you too much about it, or the boss will literally cut my head off. But this secret prize is only something that actually the boss found a couple of weeks ago. She was out exploring some kind of ruin or something like that out in the desert, and she found it, and she discovered we were able to make a drug out of it. I don't know if you've heard about the new drug in Onagas.
Oh, I've heard.
Yeah, so it's pretty fucked up as to what it can do to people. I'm not gonna lie. The boss was pretty happy when we were turning out money hand over fist when it first hit the market, but it's kind of driven a few people a little batshit crazy.
Yeah, but we've seen the aftermath of it.
Yeah, so the boss is pretty fickle. She's really hard to nail down. She's kind of It's hard to describe her, but anyway, she figured she'd offer this prize in addition to the big pot that we get from the contestants coming in.
Okay, do you know what it looks like?
Have I seen it before? That's a good question. No, you know what? I think I saw the boss come out with it from the ruin, and honestly, it looked like just a really decadent like bracer almost. But it had some like serpent decals to it, so it had some like serpent decorations to it with like this jewel on its head. It was very gorgeous, and and the boss said it was pretty heavily guarded where she found it, but our boss is she's pretty resourceful, let me just say that. And she came out with it, and we were able to figure out a way to make this drug out of it.
Of all things, y'all decide to make a drug out of a powerful, magical item.
Listen,
what
man,
kind of
we
group
just
did you join, big brother?
listen, we just do what the boss tells us to do, okay?
Yeah, well, it sounds like you need a new command.
Well, he just kind of just brings it over to the side and says, Zar, honestly, for your own protection, don't say stuff like that, okay? She has eyes everywhere, and she is very quick to eliminate people. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, she can try. She won't succeed. I got a strong group of friends.
Zar, you're not stronger than me, and she can easily kill me.
Well, you're just one person. Ducks fly as a flock. I'm not just one duck.
She's got the whole omen behind her, so I would be quite careful as to what you say. And then I'm sure you've seen them around the city. We're kind of everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss with the skull tattoos.
Yeah, exactly. So just mind your words. What you say out loud, you know. What you say with your friends is okay, but we've kind of been talking here for a while. Let's go back to your friends.
Yeah. Well, guys, Trickus is gonna help us out, and he's gonna give us the special item without us even having to participate.
That is wonderful to hear. Thank you, Tricketerian.
I know he's such a nice guy, right?
There has-
You feel Trackus just like pull your horns down to the ground from behind you, Zar. Like you just kind of collapse backwards. Yeah, I said none of that. It's still gonna cost you guys 40 gold pieces to enter the competition, unfortunately.
But
Drag grabs his butt and says, "Are you sure, honey?"
Oh, well, I'm still pretty sure, but I can definitely give you a little extra tip if you want to stay behind.
Look, we have enough gold for, I don't know, at least one of us.
With the family discount that you have promised us, I presume that it's only going to cost us 40 gold to enter the tournament as a group, yes?
No. The boss will absolutely kill me, so there's 0 discounts whatsoever. And if word got out that you guys got a discount and all the other teams did not, you guys would be public enemy number 1.
Well, what about this? Is there a omen? Is the omen represented in the tournament?
Let me look through the ledger real quick. And he kind of.
What if the omen was to sponsor the Mighty Ducks and say we are honorary omen members that are going to show the whole of Onagas the strength of the omen?
The boss has actually forbade any omen members from joining. The whole point of this is to is to award the winners of the competition with this secret item.
Right. So, since we are not members of the Omen, what if we were to split the pot with the Omen after we win? As payment for our entry fee, or you can take our entry fee from our winnings, whichever you prefer.
that's gonna be a big no, my friend. We need this money up front. The boss counts every coin very diligently, and if she sees that your team did not pay fully, you might not end up too well in the competition.
But if you were to split the winnings with us, then the Omen would be making more money anyway. And so you could look very good in the eyes of the boss, whoever the boss is, and say, "Look, boss, you know what I'm telling you here? This is a great deal for the Omen because not only do we not have to worry about not getting any sort of commission or anything, we are going to split the entire pot, and so they are only going to take half of the winnings, and we can keep the rest of the winnings for ourselves." And that could make you look good.
Well, let me say this. I don't know any of you, and you're asking me to just waive this fee on the promise that you guys are going to win a competition that is very heavily favored in the Paladins of the Advent's favor. These guys have been coming in, and they brought the best of the best. So when these guys signed up, I was a little bit scared of them. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to put my money down, I would bet on them. And that's kind of how the boss feels a little bit too.
You wouldn't bet for your brother.
The calendar.
Knowing Czar, I hope he comes out unscathed. Do I think he'll win? He looks over to Czar. I'm not the most confident. No offense,
Okay,
Czar.
that's kind of fair. That's kind of fair.
Well, you're supposed to have the most faith in me. God, what? I miss Neza.
I only speak from years of experience growing up with Czar.
Well, let us think about this, guys. Gather, come on. I'm not saying that one thing. Just get over here. Come on.
Wait, lock up.
Drag
No, it's not a
Drag
fuck
goes
up.
poop on his nose and walks over to Midas.
And as Czar, all of you guys huddle up, he kind of grabs you, Czar, and he says, "I like the big one."
I'm just gonna shake him off and Graham join the group.
Okay. No offense, or your brother's a bitch.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a dick.
I don't have a good feeling about any of this. What did he say to you?
I'm pretty sure he talked about the artifact, and they're using it to make drugs.
Okay, so no
Is
matter what,
that-
we need to participate then.
Is that
Not in
what
the
they're
drugs.
giving away
Yeah,
as the prize?
they're giving that and some money. Yeah,
They're giving. Hold on. They're giving this away. Don't you think that's odd?
This whole place is odd, Corey.
I mean, why would he lie to me?
I'm not saying he's lying. I'm saying, why on earth would they want to pawn off this something that has been so lucrative for them, if there wasn't a good reason?
That's a good point, actually. They're not getting any earnings from this.
Right, and they're giving away all this money. They are drawing people, citizens, poor citizens, into this with the promise of riches. But
Regardless, though, how are you gonna get the artifact if we don't participate?
Midas has a point. How are we going to do this? Midas, I presume you're going to finance the entire expedition.
Excuse me?
Buddy,
well, that's the other thing. We'll need the money to go. There's 5 of us, and
We can afford, what, 2 entries?
Alright, well, if we are able to find Lee and bring him back, and don't forget there were other tasks on the board, maybe we can finish those fairly quickly in order to be able to, get the money for the winners.
Time's ticking, Galadriel. We don't have all day to do this. We don't have the rest of tonight to do it, really.
Technically, we do have all day.
I mean,
Isn't it tomorrow?
the one with the most money was the looking for that cat.
but what about your book, Czar, with the desert? You said that it was pointing towards the desert.
Well, yeah,
So
they're
did you
probably
find another artifact there?
keeping it hidden somewhere that no one can take it. Do we want to steal it?
Do we really want to waste time trying to find this artifact when we could be raising money, though.
Again, I agree with Midas. Let us go and find this cat. Maybe the cat will be our ticket to entry.
Well, how much money do we have? I have 56 gold, so I can pay for one person. And we
Okay.
just sold the cupcakes for 40 gold, so that's 2 people. And we know Midas has 40 gold, so that's 3 people.
I have
Anyways,
40.
I have 38 gold.
Okay. And I'll kind of turn around and look at Trachis. Like, okay, we have enough gold for 4 of us, but because you haven't been taking care of Mom, and you left us with nothing, you should pay for me to enter with your own money. That's only fair. What is 40 gold to you? You probably make hundreds a day.
Yeah, but I spend a lot here.
Midas would also like look
piece
up
of
from the
shit.
flock.
You absolute piece of shit garbage.
You need to help out your brother. If you don't help him out, I'm gonna fuck up Zora bad. I'm talking needle to the chest. I'm talking bloody clothes. I'm talking flip flops.
Gloves.
Why would you handicap your own team?
Don't worry about that. Just pay for him.
Yes, Midas, that was a really weak follow-up.
I thought it was gonna work, guys. Okay.
You
It-
could
it
have
no-
said that about him.
It normally works. You think I was gonna threaten him? Look at him. He has an ugly ass mohawk. That's terrifying.
Hey, man. People think this is cool.
I'm
How about-
sorry. It's very 5 years ago. It's
Are
out
you-
of.
Are you trying to copy Kataki?
How, if it makes you feel any better, Triskadarius, then I will sell you some sundrop for 40 gold. And that way, it's not like you are paying for your brother. You are buying some sundrop from me in order to be able to, have a really good time here where you spend the rest of your money.
My friend, I have smoked so much Sundrop, it does not even affect me anymore.
Okay, how about this? If you pay for Zard, I'll give you a bottle of desert bee honey.
I mean,
Excuse me.
that's not like
Shut up, Corey.
too much though, honestly, but okay, how about this?
Enchanted desert bee honey.
You all pay me 40 gold and you can enter the competition.
Oh my. Might as
We're
like
not
yelling for his
kidding.
hands again.
We're
It's
not
okay.
getting anywhere with your brother, Zard.
No. He did not say 40 gold apiece. He said 40 gold. We should take this deal.
Oh, sorry. Did I not say a piece? Because I meant to say a piece.
No. You did not. And you cannot take it back. You
I'm
already
pretty
said it.
sure. I'm pretty sure I
Made the
can.
deal, so yes, he can.
You're not
Sorry,
helping.
if you don't help your fucking brother, I swear to God, I'm gonna get myself a new blanket
I'm trying, man.
made out of the fucking hair on his head.
Look,
Hairy blanket.
okay, we want to enter. We do, but we're short one person.
All right. Well, okay. How much money do you all have total right now?
What's 4 times 40? 160.
160.
And how much do you all have actually in your inventories? I counted. I had it listed before the session.
I've got
Is this the
14.
DM asking, or is this
This is the DM. No, this is the DM asking.
I have 56 gold.
38.
15.
41.
And did you guys split up the money from the honey? It was 40 gold.
Yeah, so we got 8 each.
All right.
Oh, did we? All right. In that case, I have more. Then I have 22.
All right. 22.
I accidentally divided it up. My bad.
Greg, you have what? 23 now.
Yes.
Corey, what are you at?
Oh, I had miscounted. I saw 36.
All right, 36. And Midas, how much do you have?
41.
41.
41.
All right.
Empty your pockets, Grandpa.
No.
It is okay. This is just like, it is like a deposit, guys. All we are doing is being able to pay our way in, and then when we leave, we are going to have so much more. It is not that big of a deal.
Yeah, you guys are pretty close to getting that entry fee. I mean, here's what I'll do. I will make sure that you guys will be able to enter the tournament if you're able to get the rest of the money by the end of the day today.
Which is how much more do we need?
Let's see. Well, this is kind of factoring in that you all are splitting it evenly.
So my brother's not helping me out. That's fucked up, man. This guy's an asshole.
Hey, you rode him, man.
I did.
Well, he is horny.
Yeah, you're walking around with a boner.
Oh my God.
Pitching a tent.
So collectively, you guys need to have 200 gold collectively.
God damn.
If
What do we
that's,
have?
you guys are at like pretty close, I think. You're not too far off.
All right, so let us ask Triskadeski. What is it? Trisco? The Whisper.
It's
We are
the
going.
Whisper.
Chocus. Yeah.
The Whisper.
Chocus.
Chocus
Whisper.
Hotel.
Whisper.
Chocus Hotel.
Whisper. You guys are at 22 gold.
Okay.
22 gold shy, and that would leave you with like nothing.
All right, so here's the deal. This is the question I have for you. You seem to have a lot of knowledge about what is the comings and the goings of the city. Am I right?
You might be right.
All right. So, are you?
Ladrian, I don't like the way you phrased that.
Have you ever been to the secrets of that have not been told?
You mean old Regis's shop?
Yeah, Reggie. Yeah, he is a good guy. He is a really good guy. But Reggie has a problem, and he is missing his apprentice Lee. And so we have been tasked to find Lee. Do you maybe know where he is?
I don't know specifically, but what did Regis say about him? How long's he been gone? What's happening?
He's been gone. Well, he said that he's been gone for about 3 days, and
He's
in the,
Addicted to
There's
your damn drug.
we are very certain that he has been under the influence of the Vendini or whatever the new drug around here is called. And with that, we think that maybe he is, holed up in like a den somewhere, maybe in a back alley. But maybe you could ask your other face tattoo friends for some like where he is in the city. Maybe they could find him for us. Since you are not in our way, then you can also then you can lend us a hand per se.
Okay. So if he got caught up in the Verdini, he might be down at one of our warehouses in the Lakeside district, especially if he wasn't able to pay. Yeah, I think he might be down in one of our Lakeside district warehouses where we are we've kind of stopped production of the Verdini. But some of our members are trying to stretch out the reserves that we have.
Why did you
So
stop the production?
okay, that drug, as you said, you saw someone that used it before, right?
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
And you saw that they were pretty fucked up.
Very much so.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that can actually get a lot worse, to the point where they kind of go insane. We had to lock away a couple of our own members who got really hooked on the stuff, and that's kind of the reason why the boss wants to give it away, is so it doesn't take over Onagas altogether. We're trying to really slow down the production of the problem we kind of sort of started.
You are
By
saying
giving it off to the citizens. How lovely. How charitable.
Can I make an
I don't
insight
know
check?
how to produce the drug, Corey.
Yeah, roll insight.
20.
Boom.
You can tell he's telling the truth. They're trying to get rid of this thing because it can fuck up a lot of people in the city, and that's not what they want.
So you're saying that the leader of the Omen has, how do you say, ethics?
Well, they just don't like what can happen to people in the city. You know, we getting in on the drug trade is one thing, but making people go absolutely insane is not good for business. Let's just put it that way.
All right. So So can you maybe put the word out with the other members of the Omen, with whatever, like secret underground network of communication that you have, that we are looking for Lee? Because I'm sure that you have seen him before.
Well, I have a pretty good idea where he might be. Just give me a second. And he kind of
So,
goes to the
I mean,
back. Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
we need to go to the Lake District, guys. I do have a map.
Oh, you have a map of the district there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let me see it real quick.
I'll whip it out for him.
All right. And he says,
Whip it
Zar, you always have a quill on you. You know, give me your quill real quick.
I'll magically pop out a quill.
Ooh, that's a neat trick, brother. And then he starts looking at it. He says, okay, you're just going to go down right here, make a right, and it's right here. And he circles a building on the map there. And he says, that's the spot where some of our people have been trying to stretch out the little bit of Verdini that we have left.
Is
That's-
the circle he marked anywhere close to the other warehouse that the fabric salesman made circled?
It's a little ways away from that. The two buildings are a little distance away. Looking at this map, maybe like a half hour walk, maybe like probably a half hour or so.
Thank ya.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, if you go down there, some of our guys probably have Lee hung up there. But yeah, just let him know I sent you. You know, just tell him the whisper said to let him go, and he'll kind of reach into his pocket, pull out about 5 gold pieces, and he says, "This will probably cover what he needs to pay off his debt. Just give it to the lady at the front, and they'll let him free."
All right. Thank you. You have done the name of Etel a huge favor.
I wouldn't go that far, but all right.
Okay, maybe a little favor.
And then yeah, just come on back here. I'll probably still be here. And then we'll get you all signed up for Feast and Famine, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Make sure you bring all the money.
Got it. All the money. Ooh. Well, let's go, guys. We don't got all day.
Right, we have to bring him back to Lee before Lee falls asleep. I'm sorry, Regis.
All right. And are you guys heading out?
I
Yep,
think
we're headed to the
so.
Lakeside District.
All right. You guys exit the room, and as you guys leave, you hear the whisper in the background. He goes, "Ladies, they're gone. You can come back now." And I'll
Yep.
four of the ladies kind of skip back to the room, and they close the curtains behind them. You guys descend down the staircase, and Madame Savon is there. And she says, "Well, I hope you had an engaging conversation with the Whisperer. You guys were up there for quite a while."
You know what's funny about the Whisper?
One way
He
to
actually
describe
talks
it.
at a regular volume.
Yes, well, he does other things quietly. And I'll leave it at that.
Oh.
That's my brother, by the way. Great guy.
No? Well, I didn't know he had a brother. I knew he had a sister, but no, I didn't know he had a brother. He doesn't talk about his family too much.
Yeah, he's changed a lot. Wait, which sister do you know?
They call her the Cleaver.
Don't tell me she's in the Omen too.
Well, of course she is. Don't earn a name like the Cleaver just by sweeping floors.
I mean, she might be a butcher.
Where Where can I find her?
I'm sorry, young man. I'm not quite sure where she is.
Where's Curtis? Hey, fuck off!
He just looks over to you. Can't do
I'll look
anything.
up. I'll walk up to him, kind of look him dead in his eyes.
Where's the cleaver?
I don't have to tell you anything. And he just scoffs and looks the other way. Just turns his head.
You better be careful there, Curtis. I mean, fuck off. You know, this is not an ordinary tiefling you're talking to. This is a brother of the Whisper. So anything that you say to him, essentially you're saying to the Whisper. So you may want to rethink your statement.
Even if I did know where the cleaver was, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, you better bet I'll remember your name. And the cleaver will too.
I walk.
Alright, and you guys walk out of the Desert Orchid. Now it's probably currently around 3-4 p.m. The Pleasure District is looks like it's starting to set up for its usual nighttime activity. But what are you guys gonna do?
Midas is gonna like hit Zor on the back of the head. So any other siblings we need to know about? That goes for everybody else.
I told you about my siblings.
You didn't say that one of them is the leader of a gang, and you didn't say the other
Absolutely
one
did not.
goes by
I
the
didn't
name
even know
of
you had a
Cleaver.
brother.
Yeah, apparently. I told you. I told everyone that I had a brother.
To be fair, I did not know I had a brother either.
Y'all need
Well,
to keep track
Zar,
of your families.
no-
God damn.
No offense, but I hate him. I detest him.
I'm not a
was-
big fan of him either.
He was a bully when we were younger, but I just thought it was because I was younger, and big brothers just bully you. Kataki always stuck up for me, though. Or I should say, the
Like
cleaver.
now?
I don't know. She might be an asshole too. I didn't know she was part of the Omen as well.
Yeah,
those
maybe
the
you need to
only
keep track of
siblings you
your
have?
siblings more.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, yeah, I have Neza too.
Is she in the Omen?
No, she was running the bookshop. She's the one that plane shifted.
Your family's a mess. Anyways, Midas would like pull out the map and kind of like opens it out for everybody to see. Is there anything else I want to do here before we head off? It's getting darker, y'all.
Let's just keep our eyes peeled for this cat.
Okay.
And Lee, right?
Well,
I
we-
was
we-
leaning more
yes.
towards Lee, but
Yeah, I mean, we just check the trees on our ways down, make sure the cat is not stuck in a tree.
Would it be okay if y'all handled that and I would look for my sister?
Absolutely
No.
not.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna
with,
go with no on that one.
with protection, I was gonna maybe bring Drag,
no.
No.
but
In.
But
Shit.
just for shitting,
Zar, she
let's
is
go,
in-
Zar.
She's in the Omen.
yeah,
You
but
do
I'm her
not-
brother.
Meet them. And was he willing to help you go and meet her?
No, but he wouldn't kill me.
I'm not so sure about that. I feel like he was pretty willing to
the right
kill you
amount of
until you
time.
said that he was your brother.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to slap him for him to even know who you were.
Well, yeah, because I changed.
Actually, we have to say his name.
Yeah, Triska Descritarian.
Anyways, the answer is no, Zar. We are here not for your family. This is not family reunion time. We are here on the mission, so let's get this mission done and let's fucking get out of this desert. Because I swear to God, if I find another piece of grain of sand in my fucking boots, I'm gonna lose it! So let's go find this dumb ass druggie and let's participate in this tournament. Okay, Zar? Like, Midas' eye would like twitch as he says this.
Zar's just kind of like looking down, just thinking of his family.
Okay.
Good. Silence. It's a great answer. Now let's go. He kind of like pulls like might as well. Pull Zor by the ear as he like leads them. Wow, pull Zor by the ear. There we go.
You got there eventually.
Eventually.
All right, so you guys are headed towards where?
The Lake District.
The Lake District. Alrighty, so it takes you a little bit of time to get all the way to the Lake District from the Pleasure District. Probably like an.
Where's Yugen?
Hey, bird!
You tell me. Are you looking through his senses?
He's smoking a cigarette on the couch next to his other girlfriend.
Do you want to look through
He
his
went off to get milk and eggs, milk and cigarettes.
The bird went to go get eggs. I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah, he was making them. I'm just gonna call out to him. Yugen.
And after a few seconds, you start to see the black silhouette in the sky fly towards you.
You little troublemaker.
And for some reason, he's got a smile on his face.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you got up to a lot of fun, huh?
A bird smiling is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen a bird smile before. This bird
Corey
is not.
just gives him a look. Like, I know what you did.
He's just like very smugly, just, primping his feathers. Right, so you guys head down towards the Lake District, and like I said, it takes an hour or so to get all the way down there. And following the map that Trachis, aka the Whisper, highlighted for you, eventually you come to this large warehouse, and there is looks like to be like a little side entrance way to it. Kind of like with like a regular door to enter through. Almost like it's going into like a small office way that's connected to this warehouse.
An office, eh?
Who wants to go in first?
Oh, I will definitely take the lead.
Alright, so, Eladrin, you walk into this office, and
Hello?
you immediately see there is a woman standing behind a counter, and she looks quite surprised to see anyone. She says, hello, what can I do for you?
Oh, we have actually been sent here by, your boss, the Whisper, and we are looking for a man by the name of Lee. He's told us that he is here.
Okay, the Whisper sent you?
Absolutely, he did. He even sent us with his little brother.
He has a brother. Okay, let me just go in the back real quick. And she kind of exits, there's a door just to the right, and she enters in, heading towards deeper into the warehouse. You hear the door lock behind her as she exits.
I think she just locked the door, guys.
Can I take out the book and say, I'll say compass?
Yeah, so you can say compass, and you feel the book pulling towards the desert.
Okay.
After about like a minute or two, you hear the door unlatch, and in walks in that human female that first talked to you, and a larger man. He appears to be like the person that's operating the warehouse here, and he goes over to you all and says, "So the Whisper sent you over here, did he? Looking
Yes,
for someone?"
Yes, he's a man about yay high, right? He has black hair. He works at the secrets who have not been said to anyone. And his name is Lee. He has a little bit of a scar on his face. Perhaps you know who he is?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Fantastic. Well, you need to hand him over to us, please. If not, that would be unfortunate.
Oh, so you just usually casually walk into places and threaten people.
I didn't threaten you. I said it would be unfortunate. That can have many different meanings.
Not in our line of work, usually.
But we are not in your line of work.
How do I know that?
Well,
Maybe
how
you're
do I
with
know?
maybe you're with the hangman. How do I know?
Who are the hangmen?
Oh, don't worry about them. So what proof do you have that you know the Whisper?
What proof do I have?
He's related to this schmuck over here.
I have this, and I pull out a piece of. I have a diary, and so I pull out my diary, and I prestidigitate a page on there that says, "The Whisper sent us." I do it, or something like that. Like the Whisper says, "Give them Lee," signed the Whisper, and I show him the page.
And he says, "I just saw you do that right in front of me, so
No,
I
you didn't.
have a hard time
You didn't.
believing you."
I wave my mind like a Jedi mind trick, and I'm like, "No, you did not see that."
You're doing a really bad job at trying to get this person back if they are here.
The Whisper said they are here.
Well, once again, if you could tell me, like, prove to me you know the Whisper, then maybe I'll
Yeah.
find him. But
Oh my god. I'll like pull Zar forward with his ear again. He knows his real
Ow.
name.
oh, you do you now? Are you sure you're not
Yeah.
just gonna make it appear on a page like your friend here?
I mean, we can do that also, but no, he actually
No.
knows it. Zar, say the name.
Yeah, his name's Trachis, and y'all should probably know my sister, the Cleaver, Kataki.
You see this guy's eyes like widen, and he goes, just 1 second, and he just leaves the girl. It's like standing there, just kind of like wide-eyed as well, and she goes, he'll be right back. Just a moment. And after a minute or two, he comes back in, and he says, "Well, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We will go grab Mr. Lee right away. Your brother said that you had his debts. He said he gave you money to pay off his debts."
Yeah.
So you're telling us that you knew that he sent us, and that he said that he would have money for us. So what was this charade that you were trying to pull?
I just went into the back and spoke with him.
Oh, he's here now.
No, have you ever heard of a thing called magic?
He's
Maybe.
just rolled out of bed. Ignore him.
He was dropped as a babe. I'm so sorry. Just
Multiple times.
ignore everything he says to you.
Hyperceptics is bullshit.
Okay. Well, just give us the debt that he's owed, and we shall fetch him immediately.
All right, here.
All right. So he takes the 5 gold, and he goes, "I shall be right back." And he goes back into that back warehouse area, and after about a minute or two, he comes out with this person that fits the description of Lee, although he's a little bit more battered and bruised. And he says, "Well, unfortunately, our guys got a little bit rough with him, but here's Lee, Regis's apprentice." And the guy...
Midas throw.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Midas lets go of Zar's ear finally, but like reach for Lee, but if you're still talking, then never mind.
Sorry about all that stuff at the beginning there. We didn't know that, we didn't know that the Whisper and the Cleaver had a younger brother. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I'm sure you
better
are.
be sorry.
Alright, you can go. What was your
And-
name again?
He just runs into the back.
Name and
Yeah.
badge.
That's what I figured.
Uh,
Midas is gonna gently kind of like hold Lee up. It's like, are you okay?
I mean, I'm okay. I'd be a lot better if I had some Verdini. Do you guys have any?
No, you don't need any of that. I got something better though. Midas was gonna reach into his bag and pull off the cloth and start like rubbing him down, casting cure wounds on him.
That feels pretty good. I mean, not as good as Verdini. I mean, if I had some Verdini right now, I'd feel real good. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You see him like kind of like tweaking a little bit.
You're not supposed to be getting spun off of this stuff. It is not good for you.
Yeah, you're not getting any more of that. You're on a break.
Oh, did Regis send you to find me?
No,
There's no
we
need
just
to
wanted
lie to
to
him.
hang out. He's fucking tweaking. Did
That's,
you run away from your friend, Regis?
I didn't so much run away as I may have taken something from him to sell for drug money.
Oh.
What did you take?
Oh, you know that old man's got a lot of little magical doodads and things like that.
Certainly do. He
Well,
gave me.
that
Well, regardless, it's long gone. Whatever I sold. I kind of forget what I even took.
Well, that wasn't very smart of you. Wouldn't that put your apprenticeship at risk?
Yeah, but man, you haven't tried this Verdini, have you?
No, but apprenticeships are very hard to get and also very important to finish once you start.
The old man will forgive me. It's okay.
It's not okay though. I mean, look, you got into this situation because you had no money. You got thrown, just you don't want this life for yourself, do you?
I mean, no,
Exactly.
I guess not.
So let's take you back to Regis, and you can finish your apprenticeship, and everything will be okay. And then you can afford all the other, amazing things in life that's not drug related, like an outfit from the Golden Loom.
Can I smoke it?
You can definitely try. Most of our never mind. Just come on.
All right. I'll go with you.
Good choice.
All right. So Lee is currently with you guys. Still bugging out a little bit, but coming down off of a little drug bender. And what are you guys doing now? Are you bringing him right to Regis?
Yep.
Yes, Midas will hold on to him like a mother trying to keep her child from being lost in Disneyland.
Yeah,
maybe tight grip.
He's kind of stumbling every couple of steps, things like that. And after another hour on the way back, the sun's getting lower in the sky. It's getting in to be that orangish hue above you guys, and you finally make it back to the Untold Secrets. And as you guys approach Zar, you can see that the sign and the shutters have been re-broken.
I'll fix them again, out of spite.
And as you do that, Drag helps you out. And as you do that, Lee's gonna be like, "Oh, the old man's not gonna like that."
Well, too bad that you did that. How dare you fix his shop?
Oh, he's gonna blame me, huh? Okay, I see how it is.
Yup, that's how this day's going.
Kick the door open.
Who's entering my store so abruptly?
It is us. The menders of the sign.
Oh,
The people of your apprentice.
That is what I.
you found him? You found Lee?
We sure did. Yay.
So about the reward.
Oh, yes. Lee, get your ass to the back of the shop right now. And you see Lee
Sounds
just
like my grandma.
Lee
Yeah.
just slumps, not looking Regis in the eye whatsoever, just slumps to the back of the shop. And you hear just like a loud thud. That's what you can assume he just passes it on the ground. Oh, well, you found my apprentice. Of course, you are entitled to your reward. Let me just go fetch your gold, and you have your pick of one of my spell scrolls here.
Does anyone care for a spell scroll? We have the floating disc, the unseen servant, and I think there was something else.
The shield.
There was alarm, comprehend languages, detect magic, speak with animals, unseen servant, and tensor's floating disc.
And how do spell scrolls work? Do we just get that spell, or do we only get like one use of it, or?
Wizards can put in his book. Everybody else, it's like
Yeah.
a one-use thing.
Okay.
So what would everyone want to do? Like, because I can copy it into my spell book and I can use it on other people. So,
I'm personally good without the spells. The most I feel like we can get out of it as a collective would be detect magic or speak to animals. But I think all of us combined, we have a pretty wide selection of languages.
Yeah.
And I will say, side note, if you didn't notice, all of these are ritual spells as well.
oh, they are. Should have done that.
Which means they take a long time to do.
But no spell slot.
I have a feature where I can like cast it as an action.
Oh, solid.
Yeah. I was leaning towards speak with animals. With everyone, I think that'd be funny. It'd lead to some cool RP.
Can dig it.
Corey, what you think?
Yes. Sorry. It's been a day.
Yeah, you're telling me.
To
But
find
yes.
your brother.
The old man walks out. Well, here you are, 30 gold pieces. And did you decide which one of these scrolls you would like?
Yeah, I think we're gonna take speak with animals.
Oh, speak with animals. A wise choice. A wise choice. Animals can be quite informative. And he
Certainly.
My brother's a pig, so I need something to speak with him.
Oh well, when you get a little bit stronger, there's a spell to change him back.
Is there? Can you tell me about it?
Ah, yes, it's only used by the strongest of wizards and sorcerers out there. I believe it's called the polymorph spell. If your brother's a pig, you could change him back to a human with it.
I will keep that in mind.
But here you are, the Speak with Animals scroll, and 30 gold for your brave actions in finding Lee.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Reggie.
Thank you.
No problem. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go give Lee quite the whooping.
Wait, like Midas was kind of like pulled out his hand, like, please go easy on him. Apprentices are very fragile, and he didn't mean it.
Oh, I'll go quite well. I'll go easy on him. Don't worry. As you see him, he starts unfastening his belt. Just getting
Wait,
ready.
maybe that's not necessary.
What would you recommend, young one?
Talking to him, perhaps?
I see. Talking to him. Oh, you must be from that new generation. Okay, I'll try it.
And by talking to him, don't how do I put this? Enable him, like giving him more money, because
drugs.
yes, he could just go right out and buy drugs. Just
So
be
make him
gentle
do
with him.
unpaid labor. Smart. I like it.
No,
Yes.
no.
Not forever now.
Just-
Come on, be reasonable here.
He does have to pay back that magic item, though.
Yes, that's right. So,
I think he paid enough, guys.
you think so? Well,
Just keep an eye. I mean, he's your apprentice, so that means it's an equal relationship. He should help you with work, and you nurture him to be a good person in the future. That includes keeping an eye out for him. Just make sure he stays away from that drug. That's the best way you can help him. Honestly, him going through withdrawals, that's punishment enough. He doesn't need any whippings or strong talking to, or even unpaid labor.
Exactly. Just yes, keep an eye on him, including his wallet, and be gentle. Treat him like family.
Please.
oh, you've given me a lot to think upon. I shall do my best to listen to your advice. You seem like well-traveled folk.
Well, I am a mother, so not that
Ah.
I've had problems like this, but I know how to look after family. So.
Well,
I just came from a guild with plenty of apprentices. I know what works and what doesn't.
Ah.
You can trust me on this.
well, I hope that your child never experiences anything like this. This drug is getting out of hand, and hopefully it'll be gone from Onagas quite soon. But those Rento guards that are here, they're paid off by the Omen. They kind of let all these things slide.
Ugh. Some paladins they are, right? Oh.
The calendar boys.
Yes.
Those paladins aren't part of the Rento guard.
No,
Oh, shit.
they're the calendar boys, the paladins of the Advent.
Yes, those fine strapping lads, those paladins.
I don't like them either.
Oh, they've been nothing but nice to me whenever they've come into my store. And made quite a few large purchases in preparation for the competition.
Oh, goody.
What would you sell them?
Oh, some potions of this, potions of that, some magical weaponry of that sort of thing.
Magical weaponry? Oh, guys?
The
We're gonna need a lot more money.
Well, we're about to win some, hopefully.
you
Well,
see like
We need to
Midas like
prepare.
Yeah.
Midas be like less tense once he knows their apprentice is safe. Would you like for us to like help us with magic weapons and machinery? Since we did get you your apprentice back,
Yeah,
and we gave you some pretty solid advice.
Oh, you've been compensated for your task. If you're looking to do business and be willing to pay, and I shall help you in procuring magical items. But, as I said, our deal is done.
Oh, okay. I love a good trading moment. So what if we do, a trade? A magic item for magic item.
And what magical item do you have?
Well, I have multiple. I also create magic items in my spare time, but I do, keep a few on me, like this, and he points out like a horn, this magical horn.
And what does it do?
Well, you see, it's a horn of silent alarm. It can create a noise that only certain people can hear. It might come in handy if you're being attacked, but you don't want certain people to hear it.
You've had an instrument this whole time?
Shut up, Eladrin.
Aren't you going to be competing in the competition?
I am actually, yes.
Don't you think something like that would be of benefit in case one of you gets separated?
I have, similar items. I keep a lot of things up my sleeves. I can't reveal everything.
You have more instruments?
Shut up, Eladrin.
Well, what are you looking to do with this horn?
Well, hopefully traded, something that you may have of equal value.
Well, let me have a look at this horn.
Okay.
Where did you procure something like this?
Like I said, I am also a crafter of many magical items. I can't reveal all my secrets.
Okay, well this is quite a powerful magical item. Let me see. What and you said you're looking for a trade?
Yes.
Anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, I guess it first need to tell us what you might have. What do you think that could help us, in the competition?
Well, since you were quite forthcoming with your advice about my apprentice, and since you helped me out, how about and he kind of goes into the back, and he comes out with 2 rocks, and he says, well, these, I don't know if you ever heard of these before. These are sending stones.
Yes, I've seen sending stones before.
A very efficient way of communication. Very, much better than tooting this horn. Would you be willing to trade for these?
I'm sorry, but I don't see the worth of this in a competition.
You don't see how they would work in the competition? Is that what you said?
I mean, we'll be fighting, no?
Oh, so you're looking for something stronger then?
Yes. I mean, what have you been giving these paladins?
Well,
Certainly you can give us something similar.
Well, some of them I help imbued some of the weaponry with a little bits of magic. Do any of you have weaponry that would need to be infused?
Not me.
I think we all do.
I
So
literally just said not me.
You know
Oh,
about
I would
infusing
love
also.
that.
So, well, this one I could definitely help out. What weaponry would you want improved?
I would like to improve this poison dart that I have,
Not your trident?
or my trident, whichever one you're willing to work.
Well, this dart might be pretty simple to infuse, but the tridents, now that I could definitely improve upon. But that would be an equal trade, a magical enchantment for the horn.
Wait, before we do this straight, what else do you have? I know a thing about infusing, so I want to make sure I'm getting my full work. Make sure there's no other options.
Oh, well.
What he said.
I mean, that's all I really did was infuse the paladin's weaponry with magic and sold them some potions. I have some healing potions, some potions of climbing, can help you stick to walls if you need to. I have this wand of magic missiles. I don't know if any of you have seen magic missiles in action before, but they're quite powerful.
Oh,
Yes.
magic missile. Hmm.
Yes, quite a rare find this wand was.
Wait, how much is that?
We're
Well-
talking about it. There's no money involved.
Well, on average, my dear, these wands go for 400 gold pieces.
But if we give you the horn, how much would it be?
If you give me the horn, I shall trade it for the wand of missiles, and that's it, because I'm losing out on this trade.
But what if you just throw a few healing potions in there?
What if I throw one healing potion in?
Ooh.
For a
What
wand of
if-
magic missiles?
What
as
about-
well? Oh my goodness, that sounds like a steal.
See, look at this, a fine connoisseur over here.
C doesn't know what he's talking about. Shut up. C, no. Okay. Horn,
Blow that
and
one
then might as well put like 2 black powder bombs. 2 of these for the wand and multiple potions.
I'm afraid I wouldn't want to partake in those Desert Raider explosives. Quite dangerous for me to keep around the shop. I'm a bit of a klutz, I'm afraid. I wouldn't want to
Okay.
blow up my own shop.
I hear you. So how about one of these? And he pulls out a long thing of a long coil of rope.
Oh.
What's this
This isn't. Wait.
nice
This
rope?
is not regular rope. This is magical rope.
Oh, magical how?
I'll show you. And he like whips out a dagger, starts cutting it up into many pieces. And then he whispers to the rope and it mends back together.
No, that's quite the useful piece of equipment here. You're willing to partake with this? Or you're willing to trade this?
Of course, for some, other things.
Hmm. I see. Yes, you are the bargainer of the group here.
I try.
Hmm. Oh well, for the horn and this fantastic rope here, I can trade you the wand and 3 healing potions.
Make it 4.
Only 3.
Well, do you have anything else to offer, young man?
I just gotta tell you, these 2 items I am giving you is a great value. You won't find these anywhere. They, have the golden loom touch to it.
My friend, you think I don't know the prices of all these items? I'm just playing senile for the role. I know how much all of these things cost. I'm no fool. Here I was trying to give you a deal, and you keep pushing.
Oh,
Take-
okay.
Take the 3 and be happy.
Sounds like a deal.
Ah, well traded, and in your favor, I might add. Alright, so he
In
will
my favor.
trade you the wand of magic missiles and 3 healing potions for the horn and the rope of mending.
Oh hell yeah.
How much for 1 potion?
For you, 40 gold pieces.
Don't do it, Czar. We have to buy our way into the competition.
I don't have 40 gold, so I can't even buy it.
We thank you for the business. It's always a pleasure doing trade with a fellow merchant.
Ah, yes, fine trays of magical proclivities. Well, you all have yourself a great day, and I will be rooting for you in the competition. What was your name again?
The Mighty Ducks.
Ah, the Mighty Ducks. I will remember that.
We will hear your quacks from very far.
Good day to you all.
I said good day.
I said good day.
So, let's go, guys. We have a Mohawk fellow to talk to now.
As we walk out, Drag says, "So Midas, you were saying something about fixing up my trident, huh?"
I said that?
I'm pretty
Midas.
sure I hear things.
Yeah, I think you do hear things. I don't blame you. I think that's a side effect of Eladrin's music playing.
Corey bops Midas upside the head.
Okay. Yeah, yes, I know a thing or two about magical infusions.
Oh, wonderful. So let's do that before the competition too, huh?
Sure, I would love to, Greg.
You're so wonderful.
I try.
Drag squeezes his butt.
She hat walks on.
I hope that apprentice is fine, though.
I'm sure you'll be. Reggie seemed like a pretty good guy, and he was listening to your advice.
I hope so. I know Lee showed some stuff, but nobody deserves that. Apprenticeship is very hard work, lots of stress. Beatings do not need to be added on top of that.
I agree wholeheartedly. It's also a terrible and very ineffective way of parenting.
You're telling me.
But I'm sure it'll be okay. You know, Midas, this is the first time I've seen you genuinely care about somebody. I'm
Oh,
proud.
really?
I care
Anything.
about people all the time.
As long as they're wearing your clothes.
I mean, yes, because I don't want my clothes to be hurt.
All right.
So you guys are
Where's
heading-
next?
are you heading to the Whisper?
Yes, we got to go.
Unfortunately,
got
Corey
to go.
does not want to go in. She's not going inside. She's like, I'll wait out here. You
You
all
wanna-
be merry.
Okay.
If I
Oh.
see him, I might punch him in the face, and I don't want that.
That is very fair.
Don't worry, I'll punch him for you.
Don't do that either, Zar. Well, I mean, you are his brother, so he wouldn't have you killed outright. But yeah, have fun. I'll be here.
Alright. Is anyone else going inside with Zar?
Might as well.
Eladrin will go.
Drag, what about
Drag's
you?
in.
Alright, so Corey is the only one hanging out outside.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys, as you head over to the Pleasure District, it's quite different from what it was like earlier in the day. There's a lot more lights being strung up of various colors. It's a lot more lively than it was earlier in the day. Lots more people there, lots of people coming in and out of these very decadent and fancy taverns and gambling halls. And you guys continue on your path towards the Desert Orchid. And as you walk in, the secretary behind the desk notices you all, and she asks, are you back to see the Whisper?
Without a doubt. Yes, we are here to
Yeah.
see Whiskers.
Here to see Trachis.
Yes, please.
Very well. Well, he's still up in the same booth that he was there earlier today. Please,
All right, we'll
go on
go
ahead.
on up.
Alright, so you guys head on up, and once again, you guys hear the giggles and laughter of women behind the curtains and things like that. And how do you enter?
Same as before. Pull. Oh, go ahead, Ladder. I'll let you do
No,
it.
I like what you were going to say. Yeah, the same as before.
No. Yep. Rip the curtains open.
So you quickly open up the curtains and catches some of the women by shock, and you see Trachis. It's like, God damn it, Zarka, would you stop doing that?
Nope.
Okay, did you guys get the money?
Yep.
Alright, excuse me, ladies. He pushes off the ladies, literally just like pushes them aside. And he goes, alright, come on over here, brother. And
Alright.
he, as you follow him to the back of this private room, and there's a ledger there, and he says, so it's the 5 of you, right?
Yep.
Alright, so it's gonna be 200 gold total.
I'll take the sack of gold and just place it.
Alright, now, this is the DM talking. How you guys are splitting up this gold, please figure that out.
Okay. So, all right, let's start off with how much gold did everybody had initially before we got the 30 plus.
Well, I think we only needed 20. We only needed 20 more, correct?
Yeah, but now we got to figure out what's gonna happen to the extra money.
Well, there's only 10 left, so
Yeah.
we all keep 2.
Yeah.
I feel like I agree with that, but Eladrin should have 1 and Midas should have 3.
No.
Okay, I tried.
Oh my god.
I'll give Corey one of mine to make up for my brother.
And Eladrin, you should do the same thing to make up for what Midas have to go through.
He's not my brother.
No, but Midas have to go through Eladrin.
You have to go through Eladrin every day, my friend.
Exactly. That's why he should have the additional gold.
You should be paying me for such an amazing song.
I
That's
love that Czar is
crazy.
paying. I love that Czar is paying me reparations.
He should.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 all around, except Zara has 0 and Cora has 3.
Zara's one.
Oh shit, yeah, that.
Alright.
Just take ours.
Always.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, so you guys figured that out. So Trackus says to you, Zar, so alright, so we got your money all accounted for, and he's about to write the name, and he says, so is your group's name actually the Mighty Ducks?
Yep, loud and proud, Mighty Ducks. Put winner next to it, because you're gonna fucking see us at the finish line. Quack, baby, quack.
I like the enthusiasm, brother. And he writes that in, the Mighty Ducks. Alright, so you guys are the 8th team and probably the last one to sign up for today. He reaches into a bag that's beside the besides the little podium that he's writing on, and he pulls out a rock that's similar to what Regis was showing you in the Untold Secrets shop, and he hands it to you, Zar, and he says, "This is a sending stone. I'm sure you're familiar with it. You'll get instructions about where to go pretty late at night, so keep a hold of this. The competition's gonna start tomorrow, and just between you and me, it's out in the desert, so you might need to get away out there. But
How far? How far?
it's a little ways outside of outside of Onagas, unfortunately. It's where the boss actually found this secret prize. All of the desert runners have been paid for individuals that are competing in the competition. So you head out there, grab one of those desert runner sleds, and they'll take you all the way out to where the meeting is.
Excuse me, Mr. Whisker. Do you know how many of the other 7 teams? How many members do those teams have? Are they also team members of 5, or do they have less or more?
Some have 5, some have 4. A couple of them have 6. So there wasn't a hard limit on the number of people that could participate. The gold entry was kind of what held back a lot of large groups from joining.
And what is the purse at now?
Well, let me count that up. I don't know off the top. that's yeah. It'll be a fair bit of money. There's 200 for you guys, so you can almost assume each other group's around 200 or so. A little bit less than 200, a little bit more than 200.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty good.
This is guys, we are looking at approximately 1,500, maybe 1,700 gold even.
300 gold a person.
But yeah, so just wait for the word from the sending stone, and we will let you know what to do. Okay?
Thank you much, Mr.
Do
Whiskers.
we head out to the desert before, or whenever you call us? That's when we get on the sleds and go.
Yeah, whenever you get the call, you can just head on out there, and no funny business with the other people heading out there, please. There's going to be civilians in the mix as well. A lot of people are paying top coin to come out and see this live in person. So, no getting ahead of the curve by taking out other people. And that warning went to everyone as well.
I mean, how would you know?
Don't you worry about that, brother. We got eyes everywhere.
Okay.
Interesting. I wonder if these eyes are attached to people.
You are correct. We're going to have guards kind of posted all throughout the desert along the way so people know where they're going.
All right. Very good. And again, thank you, Mr. Whiskers.
Oh, not a problem at all. And Zar, as you guys kind of start to leave, he kind of pulls your jacket close and he says, "Be careful out there."
Yeah, I don't think I need that from you.
Well, shit. Just trying to be nice.
Well, by the way, where's Kataki?
She's... It's kind of embarrassing. She's looking for the boss's cat.
The cat is for the boss?
Oh, so you guys saw the posting, didn't you?
Yeah.
We may have.
Yeah, best speak with her if you want more details. I don't know too much about it, but all I know is that the boss's cat is missing and she's not happy about it.
What is the boss's name, and what is the name of the boss's cat?
I'm not telling you that. The cat is
Okay.
Fluffy Meowingtons the Third.
Fluffy Meowingtons the Third. As a side note, my own cat, I call him Jimothy McMeowington the Third, so I love that.
Yeah, but I can't tell you the boss's name. Sorry.
Wasn't it?
What if you wrote it down? That way you would not be telling us.
You guys should just leave.
It was Zabadol, wasn't it?
Who?
No, that wasn't him. I have a note that says Zabadol leader.
Oh, you mean Zabathul?
Oh,
That's the Desert Raiders leader.
Whoops.
He's actually in the competition, by the way.
sweet.
Do you know anything about Mr. Zabatul?
Yeah, he likes killing people.
Okay. How does he typically kill people? Like with his hands? With a sword? With magic?
Not allowed you in. What type of question?
I'm trying to give us an edge on the competition, my friend.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he uses some kind of like fire sword of some kind. I haven't seen him in action before, but yeah, he kind of pretty recently took over the whole Desert Raiders out there and kind of led them on the warpath and took control of pretty much all the other raiders out there in the sands.
Interesting. Fire in the sand desert. The great sea of sandness. All right. Well, thank you for the tip. Do you know anything else about the other competitors that might, help your brother out a little bit? This is not funny business. This is just intel.
Well, if you want to know a little bit more, they're actually got a lot of information over at, you can either go to Beauty's Lullaby or Plain of Gold. They got a lot of, bets going on, so they have a lot of information about, the competing teams.
So we will go to the bookies. Got it.
It was Plaint of Gold, you said?
Plain of Gold.
Plain Gold.
Yeah, Plain of Gold is like the gambling house, and Beauty's Lullaby is a tavern there in the Pleasure District. Alright, and you guys begin to head outside, and you pick up Corey along the way.
Kinda as I'm like leaving, like the little, sorry, the tinted area, or not tinted, the curtain area. I'll just kind of look at Trachis, kind of stare him in his eyes, and then kind of put my head down, like I'll give him like a stern look and walk out.
And as you start walking away, you hear him say, "Alright, ladies, they're gone. You can come back." And you guys all head outside and regroup with Corey.
Well, we're in.
Oh,
And
We are in.
roll.
Great. Perfect.
Also,
Well?
here's a gold.
Corey.
Sorry for my brother.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll happily pocket that. Well, did you get any other information while you were in there?
You know that the purse for the competition is about, 15, maybe even 17, 1800 gold pieces. A lot of gold.
That is, so much money.
We will be
Uh,
rich,
Yeah, if we win.
not
sure.
if.
Yeah, we
Confidence.
better win, 'cause I'm out of gold now.
Yeah, we need to come up with like a team strategy.
So as you
Okay.
guys are having your little conversation, you guys start to hear the thuds and bangs of music in the pleasure district as it looks like the drag show is about to begin. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Dun, 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 dun.
Woohoo!
Another brother.
I think I told you guys I had a brother, right?
I think you told us. Yeah,
Maybe. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
yeah, it was many sessions ago. But yeah, you told us you had a brother, but we didn't. I mean, hell, we didn't know where he was, and for him to show up as the Whisper.
The fucking whisper. God
I
damn it.
know, he's the fucking Whisper, and then his other sister's in the gang too.
Jesus Christ.
Weaver.
He
Maybe
has
we can
a
have-
he has a stellar family.
Dude, Zar did like a full 360 in this episode. Like, he was gonna go down like a wild path, and then he saw his brother, and he's like, well, never mind, I better turn back around.
He did. He was like, "Damn, shit.
Well,
Never mind."
Never mind. Freaking sobered up real quick.
And Midas is going to infuse Drag's trident.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
We found his soft spot.
Don't you're never seeing it again.
Just make it look prettier while you're at it.
That's what she's known for. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Ah, ending at the drag show. Great spot.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited for next week.
Gonna be good. It's gonna
Great.
be good.
Playing all of April, let's go.
Yes.
Hell
It's a-
yeah!
What a streak. And you know what's even crazier? The next session is session 20.
Oh yeah, dang. Crazy.
Whoa.
We should all get one nat 20 for session 20.
Absolutely. All at the same time.
Yep.
Absolutely. Winning.
It's been 20 sessions and we're level 4. 420.
Oh my god. If only the 20 session was today. Dang.
I know, that would have been perfect.
I didn't plan it out far enough. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Ugh.
goodness.
We had some things happen along the way, okay?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
What a wild ride.